Hello there, this is the beginning of the video, and you're probably wondering, this is just a disclaimer, nothing to worry about. You can probably just skip it, I don't give a fuck, whatever. It's just to say that this video was supposed to come out like months ago, like probably 2 to 3, I don't know. I'll probably put up the images of when I made like two of those videos, and the other one was like, I don't know, February around one. But I just got really fucking lazy with it. Just, I mean, I'm the only dude editing like most of these things, and I don't really mind as much. I mean, I can pump them out easily, and everybody else is busy, so it's like whatever. Yeah, Gammabro's video and all that. Uh, yeah, whatever, man. Just thank you. Hello, fellow Gamma Goon. I'm just kidding. I'm not saying that.
I
Saying
I
that.
almost said I almost
Yeah.
said something really bad.
Oh, I caught your ass. Ah! Anyways.
It was the immediate urge to say it.
Oh my god, dude. Well, you're gonna have to keep that until the end of this fucking video, little bro. Anyways, would you believe this? We're actually reacting to requests in our Discord. Why did it take me forever to remember what Discord was? Jesus Christ,
I
I'm
mean, it's
cooked.
like it's almost 11 for you, dog.
Shut up, McDabs. I don't know why you
Patrick
started up
Drooling
with.
gif.
Oh my god. What gift?
Patrick Drooling one.
No. Hey, with the fucking bubble coming out.
Yeah, make
But
sure that
yeah,
you add my vid.
on the
It's maybe
rabbits,
a
yeah,
horror video, but yeah.
yeah. For context, Coda has been like this entire week, like this entire like 2 weeks, it's just been nothing but rabbits.
Save
Those
my
little
childhood,
creatures have
dog.
been his legacy. Those creatures have been his legacy. It's funny. I'm saying this, and McDad's has been having rabbits as his profile picture.
You're great, man.
They're fake.
But yeah, it's me, Coda. Coda joined on accident, which is really funny. I'm kind of surprised he sticked around for that, little bro.
Little, I'm older. What?
Yeah. Easy. Anyways,
The
and
way
yeah,
they
Big
work.
Daz is here too. Yeah, he's back again. Say hip hip
Yeah.
hooray right now. I got a gun pointing to your head.
Whoa, whoa.
Nope.
We got a gun point at his head.
What? Anyways,
We.
Yeah,
we have three
we.
videos that I would choose. I mean,
Oh, you fat ass.
dude, it's late, dude. Oh my god, I don't give a shit. You smacking my belly, eating this
Always
shit.
eating.
Mmm. Oh, it's so good. It's like fucking Brian Griffin. I can't eat chocolate, but okay, whatever. Fuck, no one cares.
Cause I'm fat.
Anyways, yeah.
So yeah, welcome to this atrocity of an
Oh, here we
iceberg
go.
I just made a couple hours ago at 3 a.m. This iceberg is
This
the
quality is
curiosity of the
shit.
sunlight. Video games that, for whatever messed up reason, thought it was a good
Are you sure
idea
it's
to
just
use
your?
real corpses, crime scene pictures, or actual
No, no,
CCTV
There
no,
we go.
no.
There
footage.
we go.
Some of these are
There we
rumors,
go.
Nope.
some are straight up confirmed, and some are so cursed they
Sad
basically
Satan
became
mentioned.
urban legends
Gulp.
on their own. I know I'm a little too morbidly curious for even making this, but
It's
honestly,
funny because
besides
someone's
racing
remaking
games
Sad
out
Satan
there that use
unironically,
actual real
Yeah.
like an
icebergs and
entire new
real
game.
Damn.
lore to make a whole iceberg
Unironically, I'm
suspect
actually
this shit
down
could
for
be
that.
just
No,
about me. Quick heads up, this is obviously gonna get pretty
I
dark
do want to
and
see how they
so
do their own
I'll
take
keep
on
it
Sad
above
Satan.
since the start, but yeah. Fair warning if you're squeamish. Also, YouTube, please chill. I'll keep my wording safe for the bots. I'm not showing any gore, okay? But
He
yeah, this
says.
topic is messed up by default. All right, enough yapping. Let's get into it and start
Monkey's
the
paw
videos.
curls.
Before we get into the actual iceberg, there's one messed up example I had to mention, but I left it off the list because it's not exactly gore. It's honestly way worse in some ways. So what happened is, back in 2003, Law and Order Double or Nothing, yeah, an official cop game, accidentally used an actual CCTV still from the James Boger case. If you don't know, James Boger was a 2-year-old kid who was abducted and murdered by two other kids. You've probably seen this image
What?
if you've been on this part of YouTube for a while.
Ooh.
The CCTV shot shows him being led away right before he was killed. Somehow, this image ended up as background detail in the game. The devs swore they didn't know the context, but
Oh.
either way, the game got pulled from stores when people noticed.
I feel like they
So
only did
yeah,
that
not
just to make it
gore,
like seem
but
interesting or some
actual
shit, like
footage of a
cause the
real
whole
crime involving a
detective shit.
little toddler. Way beyond creepy. Just felt wrong not to bring it up. Alright, now let's actually get into the iceberg.
Did
Serious Sam 3 BFE. So, Serious Sam 3 BFE, on the surface,
Damn.
is just another loud, dumb, but fun first person shooter. Big guns, big monsters, big explosions, the usual stuff. It's a prequel to the OG
Jesus?
Serious Sam, so you're blasting through a trashed Egypt while aliens try to kill you by the hundreds. It's brutal and
Reminds
basically
me of
it's
Duke
all about
Nukem.
mowing down monsters with over
Oh
the
wait.
top weapons. Cool, nothing too disturbing yet, right? Until you find out how they made all those insane looking, gory enemy death effects. In a behind the scenes documentary, the devs, Crow Team, straight up admitted they used real photos of butchered animals from their own village as texture references for the insides of dead
Oh.
enemies. Not inspired
That's an
by,
insane way.
literal local slaughterhouse snapshots slapped onto guts in game. It's most obvious if you use the biggest guns. Enemies blow apart into chunks that look way more realistic than you'd expect from an indie shooter from 2011. And yeah, they did it because they wanted authentic body bits for all the crazy explosions. So next time you're mowing down Clears and Gnars, which are some of the monsters from the game, just remember, some of that gore is basically real farm animals, flayed open for your entertainment. Pretty fun, right?
What the fuck? Isn't
Utaho no Tatari 2. Utaho no Tatari 2, or Haunting 2, is an old Japanese RPG Maker horror game. Not super
Of
well known
course,
in
RPG
Japan,
Maker.
but
I
pretty
know some
big in Japan
despicable
too.
shit in here.
It's one of those pixel
RGB
horror games
makers,
where you
like dude,
explore
they always be
creepy
hiding the
environments,
most bio shit
meet
ever
cryptic
somehow.
notes, and get blindsided by jump scares. So this game is infamous because of what fans call the dead body glitch. If you walk through a specific pair of structures, the game freaks out. You get a fake error screen, glitchy noises, random
Oh
flashes,
fuck, the flashing
then a
screen. It's
super
fucking weird.
grainy photo pops up that looks like a real corpse.
This is the type of shit you would definitely see like
Naturally,
in those
people
old like
lost
EXE
it and
games.
thought it was an actual
That'll give you a
crime
fucking
scene
virus.
Yeah.
escaped as a game. But yeah, it's not real. People dug
Hmm.
into the Wolf RPG editor files and found a whole folder literally named this, which means bug. All the error images in that corpse photo are just there, intentionally, reused multiple times in other parts too. It's basically a fake bug scare to catch you off guard once and mess with your head. It's classic Japanese horror tricks. A few extra signs it's
Honestly,
fake
that's
is
a
that
good. That
the
would be
text
very good,
glitches
especially
look
going
super
blind in that game.
compressed, like bad old MS Paint scribbles. Also, a lot of the glitch videos you see are from Western players. If your PC isn't set to a Japanese local, the error symbols look pretty random. If you run it properly, you actually see the right Japanese text. And for people asking why it only happens once, well, obviously it's supposed to feel like a surprise screw up. If it popped up 10 times, it wouldn't be scary anymore. So yeah, not real gore, not a real dead body, but a kind of well done fake glitch that freaked out a lot of people for years.
Hey man, did you know that cheese is actually like a mineral and they have to mine it? No, why are your pants on fire?
Batman the Telltale Series. Batman the Telltale series dropped back in 2016. Classic Telltale style. It's all about tough choices, branching dialogue,
Hold on.
and moody detective scenes. So in episode 2, The Pack, there's a moment where Batman checks Gotham's bank security feed. On that footage, you briefly see a body lying on the floor, and for most players, it just looked like standard crime scene filler. But people with sharp eyes noticed something horrifying. It was an actual photo of Andrei Karlov, the Russian ambassador who was assassinated in 2016 while giving a speech at an art gallery in Turkey. The shooting happened on live TV, the photos went worldwide, and somehow, a Telltale artist grabbed it off Google, or a stock site, and used it raw in-game. Fans
Damn,
called it out
2017.
immediately, and Telltale eventually issued an apology, said it was an accident, and pushed an update to remove the image. To this day, nobody really knows who on the dev team pulled that file, but the best guess is that they were under a brutal deadline and did a quick lazy search for dead body and suit, slapped it in, and called it a day. Pretty tone deaf, and a reminder that sometimes dev shortcuts cross the line into like real life tragedy.
I'm gonna go live my best life. I'm gonna go live my best life. This game's bullshit. I fucking hate it. It deserves to burn in hell, and I will stand by those words till the end of my days.
Welcome to the game. Welcome to the Game is a creepy horror puzzle game that throws you into the deep web with
Wasn't this
puzzles
game like
like
notoriously
Find a
hard?
Red Room, an infamous dark
I think
website
so.
where you're
Because
supposed
I
to
remember
dig
hearing a
to
lot of
watch
people say like
live
it was like fucking
torture and
impossible, and
murder.
I think there's a second game
To
as
do
well.
it,
So
you dig through dozens of shady websites, decode hidden keys, dodge hackers, and avoid getting literally kidnapped while you're glued to your computer screen. One of the sketchiest sites you can stumble onto is called Is Evil. It only shows up after 2 a.m. in-game, and it's basically a shock gallery. 9 blurry gore images and a single line at the bottom that says, "Are you turned on yet?" Even though the pics are low res, you can still see messed up stuff. A dead body, maggots crawling on flesh, and what
ugh.
looks like an exposed brain. You have to click through these to maybe get a red room key, so yeah, you're forced to look. Players freaked out because the images looked real enough that some players think the dev used actual crime or morgue photos. Nobody's confirmed it, but the vibe is grimy enough that it feels ripped from something you shouldn't be seeing. Thanks to creepy sites like this, Welcome to the Game blew up on YouTube and even got a sequel that's still kinda memorable.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
was
not
right. You got a
confirmed
sequel.
real dead bodies, but unsettling enough that it definitely blurred the line
I'm
for
smart.
a lot of players.
Maybe.
Oh, Dead Space, my beloved.
Dead Space. This is gonna be a shorter
I
entry.
still gotta
So
finish the
Dead
game.
Space is a classic sci-fi survival horror game where you play as Isaac Clarke, an unlucky engineer stuck on a dead spaceship crawling with reanimated mutant
Well, it's
corpses called
Dead Space
necromorphs.
3,
He's in
though.
Tight
he's in the dead
hallways,
space.
flickering lights, and limbs getting
Is the
ripped off
space
in
dead?
grotesque detail. Basically the gold standard for space horror. Dead Space gore hits differently because it's not just over-the-top blood splatter, it actually looks disturbingly real, and there's a reason for that. The dev team at Visceral Games studied real-life photos of mangled car crash victims and war casualties
Yeah,
while
I
designing
remember
the
this.
corpses and creature models. They wanted the player to feel actual discomfort, not just cheap slasher flick vibes. They literally said they didn't want the gore to look cartoony, so they deep dived into
I
forensic
mean, the
evidence
ambience
and
of the game is
autopsy
already
material
enough to like,
to
you
know
know,
how
leave you
torn
tense.
muscle, snapped bones, and
Yeah.
shredded organs should move and react. It worked though. Dead
Dead
Space's
Space is a
space
good
mobility
horror game.
mechanic feels
Even if I
painfully
gotta finish
believable
it, it was still
because
pretty
it's
good.
rooted in real human
I
anatomy
need to
and real
play it,
life
man.
events.
I'm
I
too
bought it.
lazy.
What the fuck?
COD World at War. Call of Duty World at War is a gritty first-person shooter from 2008 that drags you through the brutal last years of World War II. It's famous for ramping up the series' violence and introducing Nazi zombies, which basically became a whole genre on its own. While most World War II games tone things down
I
for
mean, Rick,
teen
look at Rick
ratings,
Charlton.
World at War went the opposite route. More gore, more executions, and real historical footage spliced right into the opening. The intro montage mixes propaganda clips, war reels, and most infamously, an actual execution. You can see a Japanese man tied up and shot point blank before being dumped into a trench. It's raw, real footage that was used to set the tone for the campaign's No Mercy vibe. This level of realism got the game banned in Japan entirely until they made a heavily censored version. Germany also demanded edits. Meanwhile, most Western players didn't even realize they were watching real death mixed in with game cutscenes. So yeah, no fake dead body here, just authentic World War II footage, including a real
Don't they
execution
just
during
do that for like
Random.
all the
Honestly,
World War
games
games?
sometimes just pull stuff straight from history's darkest
Maybe.
night. There is a reason why this is generally considered the darkest COD game. Using that footage is pretty disturbing and tasteless though.
Open! Get in! Get in! Get in! Jack!
Bomb now.
Half-Life 2 Gmod. Half-Life
Bomb
2 is a
No
legendary
bunker.
first-person shooter from Valve, dropped in
Bomb
2005.
na.
You play as Gordon Freeman fighting off aliens in a gloomy, physics-heavy Eastern Europe nightmare.
We
It's
do gotta
sort of
Bomb
a
play
na.
sandbox Gary's
Gmod
Mod
again.
used a
Oh,
ton of
bomb
physics,
now.
meaning the same weird details show up in thousands of player-made maps. About 18 years after Half-Life 2 dropped, someone posted a forensics photo dump in the iBleach subreddit. But one user pointed out that the first corpse looked weirdly familiar. Turns out, it's literally the same burned corpse model used in Half-Life 2 sewer levels and hidden corners. Fans dug deeper and found out that Valve used real medical textbook photos of an actual burned dead body to texture this in-game prop. So yeah, while the zombie cries were
Oh.
creepy enough on their own, one random background corpse was basically lifted straight out of a forensics book and slapped into multiple maps. It's been hiding in plain sight for years. Because Gary's mod reuses all of Half-Life 2 assets, the same body shows up in endless player-made maps, mods, and random horror game knockoffs. So if you ever see a shard, half-skeletal corpse lying in a drain pipe while messing around in Gmod, congrats, you're staring at a real death photo from an old textbook. Wait,
They
what are
probably
you
got
doing,
permission for it.
skeleton?
I'm not surprised. Gmod has some weird stuff.
The Museum of Anything Goes. The Museum of Anything Goes is a weird old PC game from 1995, made by Waya Technology. There's no normal story, instead you wander through a
Nope.
museum packed with random, surreal rooms full of interactive art and creepy surprises. Think CD-ROM edutainment mixed with nightmare fuel. One of the game's strangest moments happens in a bright hallway with a painting that looks like a portal to heaven. There is a caption that says, "Click this button if you want to see someone fall out of the sky." Click it, and sure enough, a man plummets through the clouds in the painting, and the game immediately guilt trips you. Now look what you've done. You must now attend his funeral, but first you must dig a grave. Sounds goofy, right? But then it gets disturbing. The burial scene plays out like a bad dream. You're told to click the coffin, and when you do, a low quality video plays showing a real man picking up a dead pig and tossing it into some industrial machine, probably an incinerator. No explanation, no context, just you, a cartoon museum, and a sudden cut to what looks like an old farm or slaughterhouse clip shoved into the game for, I guess, shock value. People who stumbled upon this have argued for years whether it's an actual human corpse or an animal. But it is a pig. But that didn't stop this from scarring anyone who expected harmless 90s edutainment. Pure unhinged 90s PC game energy, honestly.
Old PC games were so unhinged.
I'm helping.
They are.
Get out of here, brothers!
No!
SCP Containment Breach.
I gotta try
SCP
Containment
Containment
Breach.
Breach is a fan-made indie horror game where you roam a top-secret research facility crawling with deadly SCP creatures. Basically, cursed objects and monsters that break every law of physics and common sense. Their only goal is to dodge them, solve puzzles, and escape before you get ripped apart. Driven insane or both. One of the more messed up moments happens deep in the heavy containment zone. There's this locked door that needs a level 2 keycard. Open it and you find a staircase leading to SCP-895, a haunted coffin that messes with electronics and your brain if you get too close. In the same area, there's a security monitor you can turn on. The screen glitches out and flashes random disturbing images, and among them is one that's notorious, an edited photo of a real skinned dog. According to a popular
What?
rumor, the picture is
Oh.
related to an old Ukrainian internet case about two girls who torture stray dogs, skin them and post photos online. Whether that exact backstory is 100% confirmed or not, the devs definitely threw a real gore photo into the game for pure shock value. If you stick around watching the monitor, the flickering images get more twisted until the screen goes black and your character dies of cardiac arrest. Classic SCP containment
Fuck
failure.
nah.
Oh, rip my player.
The Hospital. The Hospital is an obscure indie survival horror game that popped off in 2016 thanks to Markiplier's playthrough. In it, you play as a drug addict who breaks into an abandoned hospital, supposedly looking for a stash, but instead finds a ton of cheap jump scares and pitch black hallways. This one's infamous because it didn't just rely on loud noises or spooky mannequins. Instead, it straight up used actual gore photos as jump scares.
Oh,
Players got hit with sudden flashes of real autopsy pics and even images of cartel victims being skinned alive. No filters, no edits, just real forensic and
The
crime scene
cartel.
photos pulled straight from the
Oh.
Xenos
darkest
guy.
corners of the internet.
okay. Shh.
Oh.
So when Markiplier first played it, he clearly had no clue. It just seemed like another goofy free horror game from GameJolt. Years later, TikToks and reposts called out how messed up the jump scares really were, and the clips blew up. Mark eventually deleted the video and confirmed on stream that he didn't know at the time what the game actually contained. So yeah, the hospital looks like a typical low-budget horror jump scare fest, but it snuck actual real-life gore into its scare tactics, which is a line even a lot of shock horror games don't even cross.
Yeah. That's
Well,
just.
the tip.
Ooh.
I know about this one.
They showed this shit after
Hong
like the
Kong 97.
horror.
Hong Kong 97 is a notoriously awful bootleg game
Everybody
for the
knows what Hong
Super
Kong
Famicom,
97 is.
released in 1995 by a tiny company called Happysoft. It's so bad it's legendary. People literally call it one of the worst games
If I
ever
recall,
made.
it's supposed to be
The
satire,
plot? Well,
unironically.
you play as Shin,
Yeah.
supposedly Bruce Lee's cousin, armed with a machine gun to delete, quote unquote, wave after wave of invading Chinese soldiers during Hong Kong's 1997 handover. Besides being offensively dumb and barely playable, this game's biggest shock factor is its game over screen. If you die, which you will constantly because it's an incredibly hard game, you get hit with a literal photo of a real dead body. An actual gory corpse slapped onto the screen with no context. No pixel art, no censorship, just raw shock value. For years, fans argued about where that corpse photo came from. Theories bounced around: a Polish boxer, a murdered Palestinian activist, or an assassinated Egyptian writer. It wasn't until 2019 that people finally nailed it down. It is a still from a Japanese shockumentary called New Death File 3, showing an unidentified victim from the Bosnian War in 1992. So yes, you're looking at a real war victim every time you die in the dumbest bootleg shooter imaginable. The creator later admitted in an interview that the game was basically made to troll Nintendo. He wanted to pump out the worst game ever as a joke, mocking Nintendo's high standards. And he did it in like a week. But ironically, that dead body is exactly why Hong Kong 97 blew up. Shoutouts to Angry Video Game Nerd and Goose Boost for turning this cursed relic into history. So yeah, dead serious, this game over screen is an actual corpse photo pulled from a real war crime documentary. Stay classy, Happysoft. Also, this is like my third or fourth time talking about this game on my YouTube channel, and I really hope it's the last time too. I swear I'm not milking this, it just had to be in the short, obviously, but yeah. Before we move on to the final tier, thank you for 15k subs. I seriously appreciate it, and I cannot believe that
Little
I
late,
started
yeah.
a
I like how he
record.
say that, and he's
And
probably
if
like
you
a.
guys are
Yeah,
enjoying the
like,
video so
dude,
far,
five.
gosh, I don't know
He's
how
near
you
Almost
guys do
6K.
videos
60K.
like this.
Jesus
It would
Christ.
mean a
When was
lot
this
if you
made?
subscribe.
Good
7
job,
It
months
man.
really helps me a
ago!
ton and helps me make more videos like
Holy
this.
shit.
Nice,
I
man.
thought this was a year ago.
Alright,
Like, you know,
so
2 years
yeah,
ago and
if you couldn't tell with the red text I put in the final entries, Spooky, I know.
Here we go.
Messed up
Mm.
stuff coming up, so final warning.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm not having fun.
Hi,
I don't
Luigi.
have fun. No.
I think I know
I don't have
this.
fun. I said I don't have fun. Bro, seriously.
Fun. Fun is an infamous indie horror quote-unquote game uploaded to IndieDB back in 2013 by a user called Nameless. On the surface, it's a first-person shooter, but really it's more like a messed up interactive shock piece. The creator even opens with a note. This isn't a game, this is a trip to the mind of a truly demented. Alright, bro. So yeah, you know you're in for something gross. Right from the start, you're dumped into a blood-red hallway covered in disturbing text. Confessions about wanting to sexually assault girls at school, and even his own
What?
girlfriend. Then you reach a point where you
Oh.
look down, and no joke, there's a real photo of a naked, decapitated woman with her stomach cut open. It doesn't stop there. For the next couple minutes, you play through more
It
Doesn't
doesn't
disturbing
stop
stop.
bloody
there.
scenes, all using crime
Oh
scene
Just
boy.
footage while
casually.
doing a messed up
It's just a casual
accuracy
indie
for
game,
your
bro. Okay.
character. At the end, the game asks if you had fun and demands you write your answer on a piece of paper, hold it next to your face, and email it to doyouhavefun@hotmail.com. Seriously, it's so disturbing that people still debate if the creator was genuinely deranged or just an edgy troll pushing shock horror to the max.
It's probably just,
This
the
game is
latter.
also made by the same guy who made Evil, if you know about that game, that one game that Markiplier really hated. Mark accidentally posting gore multiple times is my favorite piece of trivia, man. Yeah, but if you ever see this game pop up online for some reason, do
Doesn't
yourself a
deserve that,
favor
man.
and don't download it.
I
He's just
deserve to
clueless.
die.
Yeah.
Get safer. Oh my. Oh my god. This really is creepy. I love this.
Oh
Mario
my,
3
what
Ludwig.
the
EXE.
fuck?
Mario 3
Wait,
EXE
you just
is
want
a
to season?
notorious
Oh, hey,
family
Mudahar.
horror spin on
Ah,
Super
he
Mario
fucking
Bros.
sucks.
3. It popped up in 2016. Some say the earliest version was 2014. It
Plants.
floated around on sites like
Oh.
Mediafire and GameJolt until it got taken down. But of course, it lives on through archives. It was created by Randy Becker and is
The
basically
lights,
a
bro.
glitch nightmare pretending to be a Mario game. It kicks off with scrambling,
Oh.
unreadable text and a corrupted map screen that flickers blue.
I've
At
played
first,
a bit
it
of
doesn't
Randy
look like
Becker
regular
games.
Mario 3, but when you start
Oh,
playing, the
Usually the
what?
much
background is
like.
weirdly dark and the
Usually
enemies
the much
act
like this.
off.
I know
Here's
he's
the
not
sticker.
this bad.
When you stomp a
Hopefully.
Koopa, your screen jumps to a gory photo of an actual dead body. You squish a Koopa and you get a jump scare of a real dead turtle. As you push to levels 3 and 4, things get more cursed. Two red duplicate Marios start wandering the map, ignoring all normal game physics. And if you bump into them, your screen flashes to a picture of the Pasusu demon from The Exorcist, which obviously isn't as bad as what I just mentioned, but still, it's pretty creepy. Finish all the levels, and one of the red Marios lunges at you for a final jump scare and locks your screen on a blood red color until you force quit. The whole game is basically a cheap jump scare machine using shock images and creepy vibes to freak people out. There's no deeper lore, just a disturbing, corrupted Mario trip made by a
It is
self-proclaimed
definitely
demented
USC back
person.
then, like 2008 and all that.
Yeah. Here we go. Final one.
Sad Satan. Sad Satan is one of the most infamous horror games to crawl out of the deep web urban legend rabbit hole. It popped up in 2015 thanks to the YouTube channel Obscure Horror Corner, who claimed they found it on a shady Tor hidden service. The game instantly went viral because of its disturbing vibe and rumors that it hid real crime content. There's a lot, and I mean a lot to talk about when it comes to the history and general feedback around this game, but I'm just gonna stick to talking about the in-game content for this video. At its core, Sad Satan is just you walking endlessly through dark, narrow corridors while nightmare fuel audio loops over itself, like reverse nursery rhymes, serial killer interviews, and random static and also creepy music. Every so often, the game locks your screen with flashes of unsettling images. Mugshots of notorious murderers, political figures, mutilated bodies, and in the most controversial version of the game, actual illegal photos involving children. Which I'm not gonna go into detail with these pics or even try to research them because my sanity is pretty much gone and I don't want to do this anymore. But yeah, with this game, there's no goal, no win condition, just psychological discomfort until you close it. Here's where it gets messier. Only sanitized clips were shown on Obscure Horror Corner. Later, people dug up a clone version online that included all the explicit images plus malware. This real version is nearly impossible to find nowadays, partly because its creator, known online as ZK or maybe Gary Graves, allegedly got arrested in 2017 for child exploitation charges, and rumors say his girlfriend actually turned him in. The legend of Sad Satan lives on as a cautionary tale about deep web horror and how an urban myth can spiral into a real police case. And if you're ever tempted to find the uncut version, just don't. Just watch a YouTube deep dive and spare your hard drive insanity, please.
At least there's that one dude remaking the game differently. At least.
Yeah.
Because that one was actually kind of promising. Because I do want to
I
see like
was
a whole retake of that.
I was shocked to see Randy Becker here because I know he made a bunch of like other like Game Jolt EXE games and it's bad. They're like
They're purposely bad, I'm guessing. Like the Mario game.
yeah. I mean like what do you mean Kirby EXE guy is the same guy who made this?
Because I feel like back then when it came to EXE games, like like you could easily make it cheap and still get away with it, like it being like the most horror thing ever. Because like there's not that much expectations besides jump scares
Yeah.
compared to now. Like I'm surprised, like because like I know back then a lot of people just pumped out like EXE games, so like to the point that it's just got annoying. Because I remember just going around just seeing like, oh, EXE for like whatever character, and it's just like probably like the cheapest thing ever. But like back then,
Eh.
like I'll be scared shitless because they use like one random image of like red glowing eyes or whatnot. Of
Mm.
I don't know. Because I remember that one Poke. I forgot what it was. That there was that one Pokemon ROM hack. Fuck.
The one with the Jigglypuff.
No, it was different because I think it was like a gold game, gold ROM, but like you're at the tower, and then like if you go like it was weird. I forgot the name of it because that was
I
the
don't know,
one that
man.
always
There's
got
like
me.
just like 2 billion Poke Pastas.
Yeah, yeah, there really is like shit. Most of them have been like
Well,
not the best, but
yeah. Well, next
Jesus
vid, I guess.
Christ. Next. Oh my. 30 minutes. Hell yeah.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Go.
I've stumbled across a strange channel on YouTube. It's called Lauscher Hands, and there's a series of weird videos
26
since the
subscribers.
year of 2008. The first video is entitled Mansion 1. Let's take a look at it.
Fuck.
There's something slightly unsettling about this video, but it's tough to put a finger on what it is exactly. Things get stranger as we examine the description. It contains a series of ones and zeros, binary code. One way that computers store text information is by encoding each letter into an 8-bit sequence using the American Standard Code for Information Interchange, or ASCII for short. As it
Holy
turns
name.
out, these numbers are ASCII code. When translated, they read, "If you look into the light, you can see." We can see what? Where is this place? Why did someone feel the need to upload this video?
He looks like he's in an
Here's
elevator,
what
like
we
on top of it,
find.
like an elevator or some
Welcome to
shit. I
the
don't know.
strange world of Lauscher
But no, he's
Hands.
not. I
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck even is
What is this?
Of the intro.
That felt like a
Let's see,
goofy.
that.
Like that feels like something you see in a cartoon. You know those old cartoon movies when
The first
I,
a
video
character
I
goes
thought it was the
violent.
actual video.
is not the beginning of the
Yeah,
story. There's a link to a blog as well. From the title, it would appear as
there's
though
a
this person is
blog.
named Hans Altman. The first post predates the video by several days and was written on April 23rd, 2008. It's entitled Looking for a Hideout. Let's read it.
Damn, I was a chud
It has
baby.
been a couple of weeks after the incident. They wanted to kill me, but I've survived. Now here I am, without really a home, without really reality. My family is far enough for me to miss them. I'm looking for new hideouts. Fortunately, here are some friends of mine. Now I'm living in an old mansion amidst wild trees. I don't know how long I can hide myself. From them, from the others, from the truth. One day I have to come out. One day. Within this post is an image that appears to be of the same location from the video. Note the similarities between the skylights. The post offers more questions than answers. They wanted to kill me, looking for new hideouts, hiding from the truth. At this point, we still don't know what's going on. Later that day, Hans posts another blog entry entitled Strange Friend. I'm living in his mansion. He doesn't say much. I don't say much. I don't even know his name. I trust him and he trusts me. That is enough. We have only one agreement. I may never visit the basement of the house. It's a restricted area, so to say. Well, I don't want to break his trust. Actually, I wonder what is hidden in the cellar. But to survive is more important to me as it is to satisfy my curiosity.
I'm gonna make the guess that he
Also,
does
if you look
eventually
on
go
the
to the
top right of
basement
this
later
post,
on.
there's another person.
Yeah.
The details remain
No way,
vague,
bro.
and
No
we
way.
don't
He
really know
doesn't.
what's happening here. The blog goes silent for 3 days before Hans returns with a short message. Erica, oh Erica. This post does have some comments, a conversation with a user named Illy. Illy believes they've met Hans before. Hans replies with a sequence of numbers, another code. This one is very similar to the YouTube description from earlier. In the same way that binary numbers correspond to
Imagine
letters,
replying to someone with a bunch of
so too
code.
do decimal numbers. Each set of numbers can
Just
be
start
converted
speaking
into
like
a
that for a
word.
day.
Doing this for each number reveals readable text. The world is pretty small, my friend. I've heard this and I've heard that. Perhaps the answer lives in our head or in our heart. Illy responds with another encoded message, but this one is different. It contains both letters and numbers. How can we convert that to text? The answer to this is a bit technical, but bear with me. Different numbering systems have a special property called a base. This represents how many unique digits there are. For example, we are used to base 10, or the decimal numbering system. This means that there are 10 different possible symbols we can use. But other bases also exist. One example we just saw is base 2, or binary. In this system, there are only 2 symbols we can use, 0 and 1. Both bases have the same numbers. This number is equal to 13 whether we write it in decimal or binary. The value is the same, it's just a different way to write it. However, there are more than just these 2 numbering systems. In fact, you can go as high as you want, so long as you can find enough symbols. The third most common is base 16, or hexadecimal. In this version, we need more symbols than just 10, so we start using letters as well. Again, it's just as expressive as the other 2, it only looks different. In this case, the number 13 would be written D. It turns out that the characters on Illy's and Hans' comments are actually hexadecimal numbers and can be converted to text. I see. How does your Erica feel about butterflies, I wonder? Hans responds with, Erica, oh, she loved every living thing. Butterflies, fishes, dolphins, horses, just everything living. This introduces
Just
another
everything.
character, Erica. All we know is what Hans just told us. We do not know if she's a family member, a lover, or a friend. Yet it
She's
does
gonna be in a
appear as though
basement or
she's
some shit.
important to Hans. Hans waxes poetic again a few days later in a post called Path in the Shadow. He references Elysium 3 times. Elysium is the ancient Greek concept of the afterlife. He also refers to Eden, the biblical paradise found in the book of Genesis. The path in the shadow will be his Elysium. The place in the shadow is his Elysium, his hidden paradise, his Eden sliced twice. Once again, we don't really know exactly what Hans is talking about here. His writings are cryptic and obtuse. The pattern continues the following day when Hans posts a picture of a statue that he saw during a trip to Paris. According to the post, the picture was taken from within the Louvre. Hans talks about how his target was gone and how he failed that day. Yet he also has a weird feeling that he won and that he was a human being, which does his soul good. There's a comment on this post from a user named The Silent Observer. and it turns out that they have a blog of their own called Shoe Arsenal. The first comment links to their post. I found your blog, Lauscher Hans. Yes, I did. What a spy you are, even if you don't delete a history in my browser. Lauscher Hans, what a great noble nickname you have. Lauscher Hans lives in my house, mansion he calls this place. He is eating my food, he is using my computer. And what a mysterious miracle he doesn't cover his tracks for me. Too much trust, Lauscher Hans, too much trust. There comes a day and you, Lauscher Hans, will know the whole truth about you, about me. Apparently, the silent observer is the other person in this mansion who's been mentioned a couple of times thus far. Hans has
Is this
failed to
fire
cover this
writing? What
fact
the
until
fuck?
it's been discovered. However, there is a discrepancy. Hans writes as though the other person in the mansion has been aware of him for some time, yet the silent observer writes as though they are just now making contact. And then there's another strange nugget. What is the whole truth about Hans? For right now, we just don't know.
It's weird because Hans has been talking about being hunted, and
Over the next
then
few days,
he
the
hunted
silent
someone.
observer makes posts commenting on Hans' blog.
Hunter becomes a hunted or something. I don't
Okay.
know.
Oops, we learned that the silent observer struggles with technology.
Oops.
They draw upon one of Hans' pictures, pointing out that they are not a great craftsman and putting a no-go on the basement. It isn't long until Hans finds the blog. On April 30th, he makes a post that is a list of ASCII numbers. Translating it reveals the following. Oh, now, the sun is
Guy in numbers.
I have to be careful about my acquaintanceship. I trust my friends, but I have to watch out. They are reading me too, and they are writing something like mudslinging. Hans has discovered that the silent observer is aware of his blog. There's another encoded message in the comments, but this one's a combination of base 10 and base 16 ASCII. Using the two, we can decode it to the following German text. This roughly translates to, "It's going okay. Thanks for the warning. I still trust him. Do you know the story of Netany?" The encoding has managed to obscure the text from the silent observer. In the next post, they say that they have no clue what the numbers mean, yet the title Alarming suggests that Hans has discovered something. The rest of the post is strange and winding, filled with typos. The observer makes fun of Hans' post about Erica. Then there's a bizarre sequence of encoded letters. It turns out that this uses a type of code called a Caesar cipher. A Caesar cipher is pretty easy to understand. Simply take two rows of the alphabet and shift one of them over, looping around to the other side. To encrypt the message, use a letter from the top row and write down the corresponding letter from the bottom row. Decoding is done in reverse. Take an encrypted letter, find its place in the bottom row, and write the decoded plaintext. The key to the Caesar cipher is knowing the shift. How far was the second alphabet shifted relative to the first alphabet? The mysterious text appeared as though it could be a Caesar cipher. The umlauts implied that this might be German text, but how could it be decoded? Well, the nice thing about the German language is that there are only 30 letters in the alphabet. This means that the Caesar cipher only has 30 possible shifts, and it's trivial to try all of them. In doing so, the text can be decoded using a shift of 13. Once decoded, the message can be translated to say the following. My pathos would surely make you laugh. Haven't you stopped laughing? The meaning is, like much of the observer's text, somewhat obscured. Why are they acting so strangely? What is really going on within this mansion? The observer posts again 2 days later. I had yesterday a splendid chat with Lauscher Hans. Our Ingenioso Hidalgo is truly a bookworm. Hee, this fool has read as many books as I have. His favorite, by the way, is Crime and Punishment, especially the protagonist of this masterpiece. Lauscher Hans says he wore his copy. How pathetic, I hate this book. And I told him about a legend, my very private secret. Yes, guys and gals, even such foxes like me have their secrets. Don't know why I told him about it, I haven't still told nobody about it. But you know, my friends, perhaps one day... No, forget it. It's clear that Hans
Man just told him his taste was garbage.
His next post is password protected. But Hans made a critical error during his conversation with the observer, which was to tell him that his favorite book was Crime and Punishment by the famed author Dostoevsky. The password to his post is Raskolnikov, which is the protagonist of the novel. In the text, Hans also references the conversation about literature, mentioning that the observer likes Cervantes, an author most famous for writing Don Quixote. In fact, the observer has already mentioned El Ingenioso Hidalgo, which is the Spanish title of the book. There's another mention of the Netany legend. This is the second time that Netany has come up on this blog. What is it? Well, it appears to be related to Mount Nittany, which is a mountain in Pennsylvania in the United States. It's probably most famous for being the inspiration for the Nittany Lions, which is the mascot of the nearby Penn State University. The etymology of the term Nittany is somewhat controversial. In 1918, Henry Schumacher wrote a book entitled Juniata Memories, Legends Collected in Central Pennsylvania. The 10th chapter is called Nittany, a tradition of the Juniata Maiden. It tells the story of a female leader named Nittany who ruled over an indigenous tribe. She was revered for her peaceful philanthropy, fighting only when necessary. As the story goes, upon her burial after death, a great storm rose during the night. In the morning, her burial mound had been transformed into the mountain now known as Nittany. Yet, this story may be the imagination of the author instead of the claimed traditional legend. While the term Nittany does appear to predate the book, some have suggested that the legend contained within is mere fabrication. Regardless of its authenticity, this is probably what Hans has been referencing in his posts, the legend of Nittany. This development suggests that the mansion may be somewhere in rural Pennsylvania. After all, that's the most likely location where someone would be aware of the legend of Nittany. Yet, the reason for the repeated reference remains a mystery. The Silent Observer and Hans seem to both have an interest in literature and folklore. The next Observer post references both. It's entitled Waiting for Godot. This is the title of a famous play by Samuel Beckett. In it, two characters wait for, well, Godot, a character who never appears. The play has a broad range of interpretations. Some say it's a parable representing the wait for a god which never comes. Others believe it has a Freudian interpretation. Still others believe that it is an allegory for the Cold War. Maybe the only thing we can say for sure is that there are many potential meanings. The Observer also has some lyrics from Danny Boy, which was written in 1913, just 5 years prior to Henry Schumacher's book.
They cooking.
The type shit Kodo would hit.
The rest of the text talks
What?
about Han's weird post and how he was able to crack the password. But it wouldn't last long. A commenter named
For
XXX
calling
gave
me
the
out.
Observer the password, and about 12 hours later they made another post about it. And then there's a piece of information. While Lauscherhans was enjoying the autumn sky of Paris, his target was gone. Yes, my dears, our bibliophile is cold-blooded. Murder. And the funny thing was... Oh, he's coming now. I have
What?
to erase a history in my browser. The following day, Hans made a post with a new video called
This is weird.
Let's watch it.
What the fuck?
He talks
What
about
kind
his
of
increasing
apartment is
distrust
this?
of the
Or
man with whom he
mansion?
shares the house. Then he says that while snooping around on the computer, he found a password-protected file called hansaltman.zip. This understandably shakes Hans. Why would there be a file named after him on someone else's computer? The file is not linked on the blog directly. However, some digging leads us to a thread on a forum called Unfiction. As it turns out, there are a few people here who have been discussing Lauscherhans. Someone has posted a link to the file.
Final
We can download
Fantasy?
it and take a look.
Old
Let's
fish?
see.
It's listed as a PDF file, but unfortunately it appears to be corrupted. However, if we change the extension to zip, the file is readable. A password is required to access it, and a user named Sun78 discovered that the key is Rocinante, the name of the horse in Don Quixote. The archive contains a PDF of Faust, a story by the German author Goethe. It involves a man who makes a deal with the devil, but it backfires. The PDF is quite long, and it contains a few extra images interspersed between the scanned text. The first is a photograph of a handwritten letter. Dear Redacted, my beloved Redacted, he is here. I had to rescue him, even if you are more important for me as somebody else. He is here, and you are in danger, and I cannot do much about it. There is only one solution for us, and I'm sorry to say about it. You have to hide in our
This looks like my
basement.
handwriting.
You will be very shocked to discover that we see you, and this is very dangerous for every one of us. So I'll prepare the basement as comfortable as I can for you, my dearest. You will be unendangered and safe
Basement?
there. I know it's really hard to move from the surface, from our house full of harmony and peace into the underground, and I'll try to put an end to it, but not yet. And then, in a different handwriting, sometimes we have to make letter implies that there's a third person living in the household. The observer,
But in the
afraid of
basement.
Hans, has decided to put them in the basement
Oh.
underground with the hopes of protecting them. This is surely why they insist Hans never enter the basement, for he would find this hidden person. There's another detail. In the background is a book. This is a physical copy of the same Faust story found within the PDF. The PDF also contains a strange map. Hans recognizes it as a path to the loft, and he posts an image of the building. If you look carefully at the left side of this house, you can see this roundish window. The PDF also has a code on the final page. As it turns out, we can decode it if we interpret it as base 64. This works just like base 2, 10, and 16, except for this time there are a total of 64 different characters. Upon decoding, we can read the text. There's a circle in a loft. You'll see where there's a key. Look in a circle. Then, Hans posts a video of his journey to the loft.
Videos are like the most creepy part.
It's just the way how dark it looks like, dude. If it was like you could probably see something just standing in the corner. Dude, it's just like how dark it is there. Like, what the fuck? It doesn't even look real, honestly.
But Hans doesn't have much to say about it, as he's had problems with him. The following day, the Observer posts, I was nice to him, I rescued him, and more. I tried to protect him from an inescapable danger, but he didn't trust me. He stole my data, he cracked my codes, he is sniffing around. This hopeless fool, he trusted you, my precious animals. You play his patrons, so let's play. I help you to destroy him. I'll tell you the truth about him. You just have to understand me, A quotation contains a code. It appears to be base 16, but when
And shut up.
it's little more than double text. However, by using another Caesar cipher, this time with a shift of 23, we discover that it says Institute. Friendly guys from an institute are following him, and they can be very angry if you don't do what they want. And then the silent observer gives a clue to Hans. He creates a code in the form of 3 numbers representing a page, a line, and a letter. This is a book cipher which corresponds to the scanned book in the PDF. By locating the appropriate page, line, and letters, we can find that the key is in the fridge. The following day, Hans posts another YouTube video entitled Fridge. In it, he searches the fridge as suggested by the observer. After a while, Hans finds it, a key. It has a tag that's difficult to see in the video, but thankfully he has posted higher resolution images as well. Once again, it's some type of code. As it turns out, we can decode it if we interpret it as base 64.
What the fuck?
There, and the back
There
is. The key was decoded by a commenter, and the observer is becoming annoyed by the help that others are giving. Nonetheless, they continue to give clues on their blog. This one is another set of numbers that can be decoded using base 16 ASCII. It produces text, but jumbled. We can again use a Caesar cipher with a shift of 21 to decode it completely. If you look deep into your heart, you have to raise to heaven. Remember, watch out for heart. Hans' next post is soon thereafter, and he ponders the meaning of the words on the keys. Yet he shows resolve. It's time to enter the tower and discover what is there. He believes that the observer does not want him to find Erica. He says that it hangs like the sword of Damocles above their head. This is a reference to a story about a person who agrees to switch places with the king for a day. While they enjoy the luxuries and riches of being a ruler, above their head is a sword hanging by a hair. A constant reminder of how when you're king, everyone wants your head. The observer posts a picture of Hans descending into the tower with a florid description. Ha, look at this.
Oh, nah.
It's funny. Our superhero Lauscher Hans is moving towards his own Hades. The tower is swallowing his mingy figure like an abyss, gaping in the apocalyptic mist. Isn't it a masterpiece? This courageous fool is really bold enough. A little step for mankind, a last step for a man. Okay, not last, but also not least. At the end of this post, there's some text that is hidden. Once again, it is in base 16. We can translate the text as, Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. This is a reference to Dante's Inferno, an epic poem about a journey through hell written in the 14th century. According to the poem, this text appears at the gates of hell.
I don't like how this looks.
Within the tower, Hans searches and finds a heart-shaped box. When he opens it, he discovers another key.
There's a note, I think, in there. Something in there. I don't know. I think that was just the cover.
But this key does not unlock the door of the basement. The profile is different. It has a tag with an encoded message in base 64 ASCII. When decoded, it reads saw and bag. Apparently, this means that the next key is in a saw bag. Hans discovers that it opens a box on the wall with a key to a room in the corridor. The room is loud and chaotic. There are various machines everywhere. There's even a cat wandering around.
What the fuck?
Yet Hans cannot find
What's he doing here?
What?
A person named Karen gives a hint that she received from an anonymous message on Facebook. The key of the future is in silence. But what does that mean? Could it be the sign with the finger held to the lips? Hans returns to the machine room to examine the sign, and as it turns out, there is a key. Once again, it has a strange label that he describes on a new blog post. We can use our base 64 decoder to see that the key says kinda on one side and no on the other. This must be the basement key, at least Hans believes so. It's time for him to head underground and finally rescue Erica.
Oh
But
no.
that's the last time that we ever hear from Hans directly. The next blog
Oh
They done
no.
claimed his ass, bro.
He got hit with the Squirrel Girl alt.
A long string of numbers and letters. Hidden within, we can see Netany. It's the last observation protocol for authorized use only. Then there's a sequence of dated messages, each from Lauscher Hans. I found a basement key. Erica, I rescue now. Okay, I'm going downstairs. Yes, it was the right key. The basement is now open. By the way, on the inner
Oh
side of
boy.
the door, there's a writing. RXJPA2E, whatever that means. It's dark here. Where's the light switch? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mirrors. Nothing but mirrors. The basement is full of mirrors. Ha, what have you expected? Where is Erica? Erica? Haha, you fool. Look at this mirror. What do you see? Have you heard that? There's somebody upstairs. Yes, of course, they're here. Have you called them? They knew where you are, boy. They were always here. They will hold me. They will chain me to my bed again. Hehehe, finita la comedia. They will hold us. Me and you. Well, reasonable, our little Socrates. I know the exit here. Go this way. That little door to outside. I'm free. Keep running. Contact lost. Report yourself immediately to Dr. Freudenstein. What is going on? Why is Hans talking to himself? And even more important, what's the observation protocol? Who is Dr. Freudenstein? There's one final video posted to both Lauscher Hans and the Silent Observer. This is a split screen of two people running, which eventually merges into a single image. At this point, we're just about totally lost. We have no idea what's going on. But there's one more post on each blog in the form of a pair of emails. The first one is on Lauscher Hans and is in German, but here I have a rough translation. The subject is Project Nittany Final Report, and it's sent from Versik to Dr. Freudenstein. Dear Dr. Freudenstein, attached is the short summary of the final report, which you will receive by internal post this week. The subject of our experiment, HA, suffering from acute dissociative identity disorder, was placed in an unlocked territory, a house complex as well as the garden area in experimental sector number 17F, so that he could move freely there. With a few exceptions, no medical or psychiatric assistance was required. However, the test subject was under the most comprehensive surveillance around the clock. Surveillance cameras were installed throughout the test site and in the house. In addition, his online activities were subjected to constant monitoring from our monitoring center. Please refer to the documents for details. Our experiment successfully underpins your theory that a mentally unstable patient suffering from DID or MP can heal himself under certain conditions. On the one hand, it is made possible by indirect influences. In our case, it was the anonymous internet contacts with whom he communicated and who passively or actively helped him with the healing. On the other hand, it was the aspect that played an important role in their complex theories, the striving of the split personalities to unite. This striving is driven by both artificially and naturally generated antipathy of identities. Here, the intensity of the psychological disorientation is used as a tool to remedy it and restore the whole. The patient, guided by a survival instinct, reconnected his identities and healed himself. Unfortunately, our subject managed to escape. However, we are in the process of searching for HA, and the consensus within our research team is that there is no danger to the public because the former sick person is now healed. I am sincerely sorry for the inconvenience and for the fact that we cannot show you the subject of this project immediately after the end of the experiment. However, we are working on it. Kind regards, Versik, Research Institute for Psychosomatic Medicine, Human Experiments Department. Then, on the Silent Observer, another email from Versik, this time to Dr. W. Earley. Dear Dr. W. Earley, our experiment is now successfully completed. I send you the full report as an attachment. As promised, my report contains an all-embracing description of our project. I am proud to inform you that your theories are proven now. For years, I was a passionate reader of your articles for Alternative Psychiatry Studies Bulletin, and your monograph, The Power of Unconscious Involvement, belongs to my most readable books. I haven't reported to Mr. Freudenstein about a fact that the online anonym contacts weren't really accidental. Actually, I acted on your advice and provoked an intense involvation of some members of two ARG forums, Unfiction and Patmo. The constitution of a so-called alternate reality game allows for a total involvation in a project, even if the participators don't know the backgrounds and take the project for a game. The nescience of the communicator parts, the forum members on one hand and the split personalities on the other hand, permits us to build a perfect model of communicative coexistence, a therapeutical network as you defined it in your works. In our case, the ARG players healed our reagent without even knowing it. Thank you in advance. Yours faithfully, PDV Versik. Versik finishes by asking for a job, as they believe that they will be fired by Dr. Freudenstein. Our understanding of Lauscherhans has changed dramatically within the past few posts. So what exactly is going on here? Let's break this down as best we can. All of our evidence for this story is found online, either on YouTube videos or blog posts. Hans Altman runs both the Lauscherhans blog as well as the Lauscherhans YouTube channel. The other source of information is the Silent Observer blog, or Shoe Arsenal. Lauscherhans documents his experiences living in a mysterious mansion in the woods. The reason for starting a blog is never made obvious. Yet, Hans and the Silent Observer are aware of one another. They are apparently living in the same mansion. They talk about one another in their blogs, including conversations between the two. Hans believes that there is a woman named Erica hidden within the basement of this mysterious mansion, and the Observer gives Hans clues. Yet, when Hans finally does reach the basement, it is revealed that there is no Erica. In fact, there is no Silent Observer either. Instead, both blogs have been written by Hans the whole time. Hans Altman suffers from acute dissociative identity disorder, a mental health condition where people can have multiple personalities.
That's
According
what
to
I was
the
thinking. I was
Observer,
like,
the different
it felt
personalities
weird.
control behavior at different times. Each identity has its own personal history, traits, likes, and dislikes, and there can sometimes be gaps in memory or hallucinations. This information elucidates several of the mysterious components of this project. For one, we now know why there was a file named Hans Altman on the Silent Observer's computer, because it was also Hans' computer. We also noticed several important similarities between the two personalities. Both enjoy literature, so much so that they use characters from their favorite novels as passwords for their protected documents. Both utilize codes and cryptography. If we look a little deeper, we notice that Lauscherhans and Shoe Arsenal are anagrams. By rearranging the letters, we can get from one to the other. However, that's not the whole story. The email suggests that the entire mansion is an artificial location, designed as a place to attempt to heal Hans. The indirect influences of the anonymous users who read the blog nurture the striving of the split personalities to unite. The attempt to find Erica was interpreted as the personalities struggling with one another. This was foreshadowed with the keys. We've used the codes on one of the keys, but not the rest. We combined them to say, "There is no Erica." Note that kindly means no in German. The second email goes a bit deeper into the topic. It suggests that, while this was portrayed as an alternate reality game, or ARG, it was merely a ruse in order to find outside communicators to create a therapeutic network for Hans. In other words, those that contributed to the supposed ARG unknowingly helped the real-world Hans. The emails are from the Research Institute for Psychosomatic Medicine at the website fipm.de.edu. If we attempt to go to the page, it redirects us to a.o.row with a mysterious symbol as the only image on the page. Some research leads us to Jared Hill, a designer who created the logo. However, this logo is found in several other pages throughout the internet, and unfortunately we have no way of knowing if this website or logo is affiliated with the ARG. One other thing we have not covered is the descriptions of the videos on the Lauscher Hans YouTube channel. By translating all of the binary, we can combine them to read the following. If you look into the light, you can see the absence of shadows. You can discover the light inside your soul, and even if it is dark inside of you, even if your inner world is full of disbelief and fear, you can find yourself. There's a possibility to rescue yourself from the pain of ambiguity. There's a chance to change your darkness. There is a simple way to keep a balance. Just look at your reflection, and you will understand who you are, solid and single as Mount Nittany, firm and everlasting as the body of Lion's Paw in the mild, warm hands of Nittany, an individual, the one. It is not clear why Hans chose to put these on his videos, but it does align with the purported striving of the personalities to unite. By looking at his reflection, Hans was able to become an individual, the one. The Lauscher Hans project is one of the more intriguing online mysteries which I've stumbled across. It's been dormant since 2008, and as far as I can tell, it is a relatively unknown internet rabbit hole. We now know that this project was created by Cosmopol, as they made a post confirming it on the Unfiction thread. While Lauscher Hans has faded into relative obscurity, Cosmopol has posted on their website as recently as 2019, so perhaps they're still active and working on other projects. Regardless, I wanted to give credit where it was due. I encourage you to join the RG and Discord server, where I will create a channel dedicated to the project. I'm very excited to see your thoughts. It's a corner of internet history that's been hidden for so long. I will leave you with one final question. Everything that we've seen so far appears to align with the idea that Hans and the Silent Observer are the same person. Yet, if that is the case, then who took the photo of Hans entering the tower? It couldn't have been
Who
him,
took the
so
photo?
who was it? Could it be that there's more than one unreliable narrator?
He set up a camera.
Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I didn't know
Hans
what
was
to
horror
expect
farming during that last part, bro.
but I'm glad we dug into it to learn
Yeah,
about the story.
that was
What did you
cool.
think? Let me know in
Or
the
at least
comments.
intriguing.
I do like the way that, yeah, because midway, I was like realizing like it felt like he was, it was mostly him talking to himself. Because like when they're talking about like having the same interests, it felt kind of weird, and especially someone else was in the house and like they're apparently trusted, like already, which is weird. Because I don't
I mean, like,
expect that, especially for a place like this. Like, huh? Why would someone
I
already
didn't
be
fully,
living there?
I didn't fully expect the guy and the stalker guy to be the same person, but I definitely knew that Erica was not. That was kind of an obvious.
Yeah. And especially the mirror part, it literally showed that, he had the whole disorder thing and it was him, aligning himself essentially. Because he was probably going talking back and forth between his different personalities. I never expected that for an ARG, honestly. But then
He
again, most of
constantly
the
were playing
ones
with.
I do watch is like, related to like, certain games, Minecraft or whatever it may be, compared to this, which is like its own thing.
It was way more creepy though. Like,
Yeah.
just the recordings of just like that's the creepy part of recordings is like the just like just a dark room.
The ambience of it was like very fucking like dark. Especially the mask part. It felt like when you're gonna pick it up, something was like, like most of the videos, it felt like something was gonna make a noise or like something was gonna happen during it. But like nothing really did.
Especially when they use the
'Cause
mask as this thumbnail. So
yeah, because I was expecting like, especially with the whole, they're
killer,
chasing after him and all that. So it's like, was someone else wearing a mask, like the killer? Yeah. But no. And that makes me wonder, like, did he place all the fucking all the keys there? But then again, it wasn't. It was a way to heal him and all that. So weird.
him replying to all this to everything with the codes was kind of interesting.
Holy shit! That definitely would have took a lot of work out of like someone. Like, Jesus Christ. That one was actually pretty good. That was very unexpected on my end. Like, holy shit.
It was
For a 15-year-old,
unexpected, but good.
Pretty good. Holy shit. And then we got a Minecraft energy. Ah!
First Minecraft. Don Julio.
What the fuck? VR?
The audio you just heard is taken directly from the YouTube channel Snippets. The account describes itself as a collection of media focusing on a Minecraft client, but the videos are some of the strangest and most disturbing I've ever seen. And the first of them, Loose End, is no exception. It's rickety quality footage of someone opening what looks like a strange bonus chest on a stone world before turning around and jumping into a totally dark portal.
What the
Their
fuck?
behavior is odd, as if they've done this all before. They preemptively drink fire resistance as if somehow
This guy
knowing they will
sucks at
lose will
Minecraft.
ignite lava. And then, seemingly unfazed, they mine downwards before finally piercing the bottom layer of whatever ocean they're in and falling into some sort of winter wonderland with a purple sky and strange red flowers. They walk around and
This
they
reminds me of that
eat
one
shit.
Minecraft
What
April
they saw
Fool's
was
thing
weird,
with the
but
100 like
there's much
infinite
more to solve
dimensions.
here. The description provides a little bit of context. What we just
Yeah.
watched was a playtest of a custom Minecraft client by a tester named Dante. Apparently, nothing else could be done after he fell in. But that line is strange, right? It implies that there's some sort of goal here. It strikes me as odd that this video is called Loose End, and even more so than that, it's in a playlist called Duds. It's almost like Dante is searching for something, but can't seem to find it just yet. And though we don't know exactly what he could be looking for, one thing is for certain. This strange Minecraft client is hiding something, but things are about to drastically change as we take a look at video number 2, Strange Situation. Dante stumbles across a white mass of weirdly shaped blocks in the form of what could be a gate of sorts. He breaks one and we see that it's called Whitroo, but
What
suddenly
the
something
fuck
is
is
off. This isn't Dante. In the previous video, Dante's hand looked like this, and the skin we see now bears no resemblance whatsoever. We're watching someone else. They briefly hover over an odd hook-shaped
this? Especially his
rectangle
bar,
closer,
like
though evidently
he doesn't have a
using
diamond pickaxe and
purposes.
like
The
everything.
player then uses it on Whitroo, and suddenly a portal ignites. The player steps back, clearly alarmed, and immediately afterwards, we get this.
I swear to God.
The tester finds themselves in a strange white world.
A fucking eyes, dude.
Wings and a noise playing in the background. They come across a house, but before they can go in, the video ends there. Given how calculated Dante was in the first test, anticipating lava before it even happened, it's weird that this tester seems so surprised by everything in this playthrough. The description is also odd. Apparently this Let's Play is promising, but why? This further confirms that there's something the makers of this client are searching for in the game. Something this channel isn't telling us, and maybe not telling its playtesters either. And all that's not even to question what this house is doing here and what the odd noises mean. But I promise, things are about to get much more
What the hell a
interesting.
polar bear
The
doing in
first
Osland
video
Tusker?
inflicted is only 30 seconds, but by far the most cryptic thing we've seen yet. The tester resumes exactly where they left off and enters the
I thought that was a
house.
door.
Inside is only a button, and as they go to press it, we get this.
Oh. Oh, I don't like the heartbeat.
The static in the background stops, and we can hear the sound of a human heart start to beat. But just mere seconds after, the game seems to collapse.
It felt like something would
Funny enough,
run at him or some shit.
what it did after the recording. So,
Definitely.
what In these 30 seconds, it's obvious that something is very, very wrong with this modded client. It isn't just some innocent developer's project. There's definitely something hiding beneath the surface. I mean, you don't just have a beating human heart playing in your everyday Minecraft version. This place means something more, and the house and white dimension are very clearly important to what they're trying to find.
From the heartbeat, it feels like it's probably like within a quarter or something.
The next video, Loose End 2,
What
features a
the
player with the
fuck?
same missing texture skin as the one from before, but this time
Whoa.
they aren't anonymous, and we learn that their name is Mick. He seems to be stuck in some sort of non-linear tunnel with odd particles splashing below him, though try as he might to sprint down this hallway, he isn't making any progress. It seems to be never-ending, until finally, it doesn't. Mick drops down a hole, sees this strange face, and the video bugs out and ends there. The video doesn't tell us much besides maybe putting a name to the skin, but it's weird that this one is also called Loose End. Somehow, this video has something in common with the first one. Both of them failed to find the objective of this client. To uncover the truth of what that is, though, we have to keep searching. But the next video is so strange, I can hardly even call it Minecraft anymore. Everything is warped and discolored to such an insane degree, it feels like a different game completely. This is direct audio from the video. At one point,
It's
the
like a
screen
lucid
flashes
dream.
an image of what looks like a city, but the video just continues as if nothing had happened. As the player continues to walk around this foreign landscape, we get 3 more subsequent image flashes. This thing, which could be a bush, I guess, a clear image of the face that crashed the previous recording, and this, which is just totally illegible. It seems like maybe it could be a set of bars, but I have no idea. But while that's the end of this weird upload, it isn't where the mysteries of this footage end. If we look into the video's tags, we can see 2 things: Homeland and Dodgood. Homeland means homeland, but Dodgood is not an English word. The most similar translation is from Norwegian, in which a similar phrase translates to God of Death. So are these tags trying to say that this weird landscape is the homeland of the God of Death? That seems like a stretch, but looking back at the previous 3 videos, we can see that they also all have hidden messages in their tags as well. We are not empty, Silentio, which either means silence or implicit, and Dodgood once again. The only interpretation I can possibly draw is that both the videos that have Dodgood in their tags are the 2 videos that showcase this face. I'm not saying that this face is the Norwegian God of Death, because that sounds like nonsense, but this translation may be more accurate than you think it is. And to figure out why, we have to go back to the white dimension, because this video was the last of the loose ends.
The white
From
dimension.
now on, the testers of this client, whatever they're trying to find, are on the right track. It looks like we're back to the anonymous tester we were watching before, who may or may not be Mick, but for reasons that will soon be obvious, I'll call him Chester. It seems that Chester has settled in the Whitroo dimension, but as it turns out, it wasn't by choice. His little encampment in front of the house is exactly where the portal was in the previous video, meaning that, as the title suggests, he's stranded. In the background, we can hear a human heart slowly beating. Chester walks away from the house, but quickly runs into another mass of white blocks in the shape of a collapsed house. As he approaches it, the words "all gone" come across the screen. He notices a little chest inside the house and starts digging around it. While he does, though, the text "You need us" also appears. Chester puts apples from his chest into his inventory and leaves the house before running back to his own. He stares at the original house, and suddenly the heartbeat that has been playing for the entire episode stops cold. It stays dead silent like this for a while until the video ends. What this Whitroo dimension is, why it has a heartbeat, and what the goal of this client is in the first place are by far the biggest mysteries we have at hand. But for the first time, the description actually gives us some insight into what's going on. I'm going to get the crew together in a few days, although I hate to pull you away from this dream world you have going. This is evidently part of a conversation, and we learn something very important about the dynamic of people involved here. From this line alone, with no other context, we know that there exists a group of friends, but one of them is stuck in some sort of dream world, or at least seems to be stuck, and his friends are trying to pull him out, to meet with him again. But why and how this connects to what we're watching now, we don't know yet. We just have to keep searching. The next video, Broadcast, is the weirdest one we've seen yet.
Our bro's stuck.
The footage begins with extremely loud static playing over a piano while someone crawls through a dirt tunnel.
I don't like this.
Before suddenly,
Gonna.
it cuts, and it's a virtual
Okay.
reality-esque view of the Whitroo dimension.
Oh.
We can barely make out the inventory and see that it's the same as Chester's, and in the next snippet of footage, we can see it was actually him who boarded up the house door. The screen cuts to black again, and the same images we saw flash in the Loose End 3 video now appear on screen for a second time. The static then suddenly stops before we see a red sun and the same smiling face of the Norwegian god of death. I don't have to tell you that this video is hard to understand. If we're going full symbolic here, the dirt tunnel may
I'm
be a metaphor
so
for
confused.
trapped by circumstance, though the implication that Chester is the one who boarded up the house and the weird reflashing of the images doesn't really tell us anything. Besides maybe the fact that this smiling face is a lot more relevant than we might have thought. The description of the video is just as concerning as the footage, and seems to be a conversation between the same two friends we saw last time. What the hell is this? Listen, you need to start talking to me again. Just because you're out of town for a week doesn't mean you get to ghost all of us and put things up without telling me. If I had to guess, the person talking is the same friend who was trying to get the crew together in the last video. The friend stuck in a dream world is becoming less and less responsive, and if the tags are to be trusted, they're slowly being exiled from their friend group. We're learning about two stories at once here. One, the strange client exploration we've been watching on screen, and the other about a group of friends that we've been learning about through the description. How they're related is yet to be revealed, but we know that something big is coming. The next video, Umbral, begins with the text output interrupted, and the description yet again continues our friend group's conversation. Where have you been? It's almost like we're in an inverted version of the Whitroo dimension, except now as Chester explores, we come
Oh.
across these horrifying monster things. We know it's still
They look like
Chester,
llamas.
his inventory is the same, but how he got here is unknown. The screen is tilted unnaturally, and a few seconds in, we hear a weird music box-like noise before the footage bugs out and cuts. It resumes and Chester has taken damage, but also stumbles across a strange structure. We hear a damage-taking noise in the distance before Chester loops around and begins breaking the bars to let something out or get in himself. But before he can, the video bugs and ends with the message output interrupted once again. We don't get a great look at what exactly was inside this cage, but it seems like a flower or maybe a vine. Though there are plenty of other questions like what are the weird mobs watching us? What is this new dimension? And how did Chester even get here? But perhaps, and most importantly, is this thing in the cage the thing that Chester was looking for all this time? The whole objective of this client. Did he finally find it? Let's review the story so far. After a few failed attempts or loose ends by other playtesters, our main character, Chester, successfully makes it to the Whitroo dimension, a foreign, alien-like white world with a mysterious house and the noise of a beating human heart. And judging by the collapsed base that he found, maybe he wasn't the first one here either. One detail that throws me off is the anonymous player in Strange Situation has the same skin as the playtester Mick from the Loose End video, but suddenly in the video Stranded, they have the same inventory but a different skin. So are Mick and Chester one and the same, or did Chester just change his skin from the missing texture one to a chest midway through his playthrough? Either way, once Chester gets to the Whitroo dimension, he hits a button and gets himself stranded. The portal that took him there is now gone. Chester's involvement in making the strange house and boarding it up should be questioned after watching broadcast, but regardless, after somehow accessing this new umbral dimension, maybe Chester finally succeeded in finding what the makers of this client were searching for all this time. Given all of this, as well as the cryptic messages in the description and tags, we can start to piece together a story of someone who went missing, someone who was spending less and less time with their group of friends, uploading these clips but not responding to any messages. But we still don't know what they were searching for, what the point of this client actually is. For that, we have to watch the video Act 2. And get ready, because this is where things get really, really interesting.
I'll spend 2
Sounds like the prototype.
It does. Just give it the distortion and like the glitchy effects and then the
Yeah.
changing. He does talk like the fucking prototype. What the hell? What is that thing fading in the background?
If we ignore the horrific creeper pig creepypasta looking then this
I didn't even notice
artwork
him.
is a ton. For
You
one, it
didn't?
fully confirms that
No.
this isn't some
How? He was like so
it's
obvious.
a developer making a game for
I
someone
guess I'm just
else.
blonde.
Hence
It was the
the
first thing I
mysterious
saw.
message. Apparently, they've been working on this
I
game
was
for
staring at the
years.
weird
Whoever
dispenser
created
thing.
this lost someone dear to them and is making a promise to
I
us
said
that they'll make
jukebox.
the perfect game they always wanted,
Dub.
even if that person isn't around to see it themselves. The final line, though, is ominous. Someone or something will experience this game, even if the loved one isn't around to do so. The implications of this are dark, though despite that, we're starting to understand everything that we've seen in a different light, and so begins the rest of
I don't
everything.
understand.
The video
Heard
begins
you
with
see
the
call
same
like that one
sun we
song?
saw at the end of one of the previous videos, and a
What the
player holding
fuck?
a music disc. We enter a house and read some signs. Hello, here's a first look at my upcoming Minecraft mod. As you can see, it has all new textures for the blocks you love. But not only that, I promise that everything will be changed. Stay tuned for more, and I'll show you. By the end, you'll find that this feels like a whole new world. And you'd be right. I made it just for you. Can you discover the wonders and face the dangers of the new world? I hope so. I know so. Let's do it together. The person we're watching
Hmm?
climbs up the stairs and plays the disc. If you're enjoying the video, then please consider subscribing. A lot of people watching
Bro.
Bruh.
subscribing, so I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe. It does really mean a lot. Thank you so much, and here's the actual audio of the disc.
Yeah, so it does kind of sound like the doctor as well. Oh,
This tells us that whoever was working on the client may have finally finished. They created a world for the person they lost, taking in every detail they ever mentioned, making it a reality. But they also say some very strange things. Sometimes I pretend that you're the one playing, and this game wasn't built to be played alone. It's the same kind of message as what we heard before, that this person is so devastated by the loss of the one they made this client for that they will force someone else to play in that person's place. There's just one more missing piece of this story, one more detail to connect this audio to everything else we've seen in Act 1 that will explain everything. The weird loose ends, the strange images, and Chester's entire arc. All we need to finally get it is this next video.
Being honest, this is the one thing I don't know how you'd feel about. I mean, it's not your idea. That's really a first for this project. It feels wrong, almost. It feels like disrespect. I had my own ideas. But I know you'd understand. They exist in the world. You can leave and come back and they'll be right where you left them. And that bothers me. People have lives beyond the screen. They have houses, rooms, other places to go, and they will log off. They always do. But they have nowhere to go except for.
It just cut off, man.
I told you to be worth it. It's almost just like the real thing.
Bedrock, what the fuck?
Those were only a few
Why did that door
pieces,
break?
but you get the idea. Interwoven into the gaps of this dialogue is footage from this alternate Minecraft. The
What
final
the fuck?
scene is by far the most significant, and
Weird ass pigs.
something else is alive in this world. Something alive that the person who the creator is doing this for may not have approved of. And with that, now we know the truth. The channel Snippets tells its story in fragments, but finally, I think we can piece it back together. The story is that of a developer who lost someone dear to him. The way he says shh makes it seem like he's comforting a child, and maybe that's also who he lost. His son, who always spoke of wanting to play an exciting version of the game, wanting to experience a new reality, but maybe he didn't have enough time left to do so. So his father, the developer, did everything he possibly could to create it for him, but before he could finish, he lost his son. He lost his purpose for working. Everything that he created would never be played by the only one that he did it for, and in his devastation, he couldn't handle this reality. He was too distraught over
Damn.
it. Someone had to experience this game in his son's place so he could feel what it would be like, and almost pretend that it was his son actually playing. So he began working. He spent hours and hours more dreaming of a client that could be played forever. His friends tried to talk him out of it, to get his attention, but he was too far gone. He was stuck in this dream world, this pipe dream that he had created. He was convinced it had to be perfect. So finally, to finish it off, he made a deal with a god of death, a deal that allowed him to harness the power to put living things inside of his game, living things that would never leave, never go somewhere else because they had nowhere else to go, and that finally made it complete. These things would play his game for eternity, just like his son never could. That's why you can hear the sound of a beating heart in the background of all these clients. That's why we never get to know Chester's real name or hear from him again. It's because he was taken in, captured by the client. Those loose ends were captures that didn't succeed. Mick and Dante couldn't be taken in, but Chester could. He found the heart of this client successfully, and before he knew it, it was too far gone. Stranded in this client, so he'd be stuck playing it forever, just like the developer's son never could. Forever trapped in this alternate world. For the developer to watch and pretend that it's his son playing, pretend that it's his son experiencing the game he tried to give him, even though deep down he knows it will never be the same. The final 3 videos on this channel do little to advance the story. One is a 1,000 subscriber special, while the other 2 are strange
What the
showcases
fuck?
of this client, a PvP test, and whatever this is. For now, that's all the channel has, and while I like the idea
Random
of
shit,
this
man.
story, it's really all speculation on my end. There's a lot of things we have yet to answer, like the true nature of these alternate dimensions and what exactly the weird images actually meant, and so much more that I really just can't do it alone. Snippets remains one of, if not the most confusing story I think I've ever seen. So now I hand it off to you watching to solve the mystery. Join the Discord with your theories, leave any comments with what you think this all means, and maybe one day we can solve this weird living game version once and for all. Peace out. Have a good one.
I ain't doing all that.
Next time.
I've noticed quite a trend with some Minecraft ARGs. It's like most of them deal with like guilt, especially when losing a lost one. I've kind of noticed one. No, well,
There's
I
definitely knows a
noticed that one.
pattern.
Yeah, it's not that bad, but like I see like a kind of a trend because I remember there was one because like it was like a dude revisiting his old Minecraft. I think it was the Xbox 360 version. I don't know. It was like a console legacy version, but like over time he started noticing like shadow figures and people pointed out, and then like he was like, "Oh yeah," and then he went over the story that I think one of his friends passed away, and that's what people were thinking of. And like he was playing the world again because they shared the world, but ever since he passed away and all of that, it's like he's looking back at it as like some nostalgic memory essentially. Forgot what it was.
I
I
think I
remember
know
seeing
that.
it like yeah. And like the ending of the video is like he ended up at like a brick tower. And I think it was continued, but like I didn't get to watch it. I don't know. But I do notice that a lot of
Sounds
them
definitely.
do get
I think this is how old Minecraft is, and just
yeah, old
I don't know.
Minecraft
Like,
really just
it's
has like a certain vibe, like the atmosphere essentially, because it feels so empty compared to like Minecraft right now. Because there's so many mobs and there's everything now. Like before, it was like if you like it was easy like you could I feel like you could easily probably get lost and like feel like something would definitely watch you or some. That's why I feel like a lot of people kind of get on the whole old Minecraft stuff as well as
yeah,
nostalgia.
it feels like they lost something important to them, which
Essentially,
was the
because
whole
I, I
guilt.
I noticed, yeah, because I noticed a lot of them do love going back to old Minecraft. Because the one dude is like, oh, I want to go back and I prefer this version of Minecraft, or the guilt of losing someone, and then it's more so that yeah, it's kind of like nostalgic. Some memories they have that they just cannot let go. That really means something to them. That's what I'm.
But yeah, it's
That's
pretty
what
cool.
I'm. It
Really
is
silent
kind
for
of
most.
a bit confusing. I won't lie. Especially from the beginning, because it feels like there was so much you had like piece together, and like what he said, it's hypothetical, and I feel like it's not fully like solved or whatnot, because like dude, there's so much shit happening at once. Well, within those videos, because it felt like it was going like whole differently and whatnot. Jesus, like we went
Definitely a
from
bit of a
Cody to Cypher to all this to like realms. Like what the? Oh yeah, the iceberg is it. Hey
really a
Jesus,
silent
like
reaction,
cool.
but it was definitely a silent reaction. But we kind of
I
got immersed.
I mean I feel like that's literally the whole point when it comes to ARGs. You literally have to be like immersed, because like most of the times you literally have to listen to what they're doing rather than speaking through it. Because you know ARGs get complicated whether or not, because there's so many fucking clues, things in the background. Like it's an alternative game. Yeah. Oh, alternative
Just gotta
reality
lock
game.
in.
Just gotta lock in. It's like I mean. Literally
Gotta
the
lock in
Hans
for.
the Hans thing, dude. You literally see how much work they had to do the Caesar cipher and all that. Like shit, bro. And that was 15 years ago. That whole ARG was 15 years ago. So like, fuck.
Gotta lock it and pay attention to what happened to Extreme Gamer 11.
What happened to Extreme? Oh my god. That was not
I definitely
bad,
say
but
the
yeah.
I think that the second one was by far my favorite. That was
Yeah. Because it felt very depth. Because like you had to go through this book and then like all of this. It felt like it was really planned out essentially. Even if it's like way back then, like you could tell someone had passion for that.
you just had a random ass cat appear.
Yeah, what the fuck? What was the cat? I forgot about the cat. Like I get cats do tend to just walk around, do whatever the fuck. They're like, what was bro doing? That's my question. Is that
Don't
good? Is that good? Yeah, sure. Thank you, Vane. Thank you. Thank you for such informative words. Wowzers, another video? Holy shit. Back to back. I'm just kidding. That shit's probably not coming out back to back. Well, hopefully.
You're not, you know,
Huh?
do not call them the chaplains, please.
The chaplains?
No,
We're
don't call
calling
them
them the
that.
chaplains? Okay, bro. Okay. So we go from Chudge Chaplain. Well, how does that make sense?
I ask you.
Okay,
Is it
whatever. Okay, buddy. Pipe down, pipe down. You'll get your turn later, little boy. Anyway, it's me, Z, Coda, Payne, and McDabs again. McDabs is like probably asleep right now. He's gooning in his bed.
Barely standing.
Bro is comfortable as shit right now.
Is that Black Suit Spider-Man the Superboy Prime?
What? Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna question that, but this time we're watching some versus content, but at the end,
What?
I got a
Why that
dumbass other
low?
video. What?
Why the low? What's the gift?
What gift? I'm scared.
The
Oh,
rabbit gift.
whoa! I'm gonna just put that up on the screen. Okay, whatever. Sion Ganondorf. Ganondorf Sorrows, I don't know. Is that the fucking
Coda,
Kirby character?
Fuck Knuckle
Coda.
Joe.
Check your channel.
What the?
Oh shit.
Of course, he got gone or something. Oh, Pepsi.
Deku.
Pepsi Man.
Ronald. Oh,
Leo. Oh, okay, Natalie. Oh,
Hellboy.
Hellboy. Hellboy.
Nero.
Hellboy.
Cuphead. Steve.
Head.
Mario.
Mario.
Why is he fighting? Okay.
Twilight.
These are like
Sam
the
character.
weirdest.
Oh,
These might have been things that they've already done.
yeah, that was zero.
Ganondorf, the Demon King of Hyrule.
But you are right.
Ganondorf.
The Lord of the Rings. Pure evil can only be described as chaotic, untamed, and unyielding against the force of good. Evil can manifest in all sorts of forms, but very few can compare to the blight and calamity these two Dark Lords stand for.
Okay, I could definitely
But
see
who's
what you mean.
the most wicked?
Yeah.
Who will usurp the throne and rule as king? Today we find out which king is worthy of title. Today we'll see which king of darkness will survive in the arena of death.
Do you think Ganondorf is winning this?
You better.
No.
My glorious king.
Or my goat win.
But he's my glorious king.
Step back.
Yeah, no,
Of the ever so complicated Zelda timeline. In an age
yeah,
of
power
shared
levels. What
history
the fuck?
itself, the Demon King
Right,
sought to destroy the world by bringing
Keep
upon
my
the
foot.
darkness.
Leave my
His plan
rumble.
was foiled when a hero of legend wielding a sword embodying a goddess slayed him.
Wait.
Not exactly happy with being killed.
He's 7'6" Jesus Christ.
Herself, to be
Yeah, he does all guys.
by his wrath for eternity. This curse turned out to be an unyielding one, creating a demon that will forever reincarnate to wreal havoc upon the world even past death, and that demon was Ganondorf. Ganondorf was born to the Gerudo tribe. However, what made him special was the fact he was the first male to be born in over a century, which immediately granted him the role of king. Despite this, he quickly grew envious of the neighboring Hyrule and its luxurious land, but not only that, he sought out destruction and power. For many years he was a student of the two witches Kome and Kotake, who acted as his caretakers. He soon quickly mastered the use of magic to ridiculous degrees. He can manipulate twilight, levitate, summon monsters, create illusions and shadow puppets, summon lightning, fire, and ice, mind control people, corrupt others, use telekinesis, and so much more. His magic isn't just innate to casting spells, he can amplify his raw strength with his own magic to give his attacks an extra punch. He didn't just stop at magic, he also became adept in using swords, twin blades, and great swords. Ganondorf was more than just a man by this point, but he wanted more, and so he sought out the greatest form of power. Using his cunning and masterful manipulation skills, he gained the trust of THR rulers of Hyrule and other neighboring kingdoms. Ganondorf gained entry into another dimension, the Sacred Realm, which is a separate reality that held one of the most powerful relics in existence, the Triforce. The Triforce, an artifacts created by the gods, with legend speaking of it granting the wishes of those who hold it. However, the Triforce is a relic of balance. One cannot simply wield the complete Triforce without the balance of wisdom, courage, and power. While Ganondorf got his hands on the Triforce of Power, the other two pieces split and found their way towards two people capable of wielding it, Zelda with the Triforce of Wisdom and Link with the Triforce of Courage. However, this isn't much of a consequence as the Triforce of Power heavily amplifies his power. Ganondorf's magic potency skyrocketed, he went from a man to a demon king, his power source became limitless, and the Triforce of Power allows Ganondorf to access his demonic side, becoming the demon he was meant to be, a demon creatively named Ganon. Ganon is an absolute unit, becoming a gigantic pig beast and keeping his intellect despite becoming nearly feral. Ganon not only has amplified magic, but new powers such as distorting reality, invisibility, weapon summoning, terrain control, and a whole bunch more. Despite all of this power, he was still defeated by Link and soon after sealed in the Sacred Realm. However, this didn't leave him in vain. He would eventually return to real havoc, and even in another life, Ganondorf would return time and time again to being back the chaos he is destined to spread. Across many incarnations, each
That'd be crazy
Ganondorf
to
would
actually
learn
use the dragon
something
form
new
in
and
this.
bring destruction with it. Such as
Jesus
the
Christ,
Ganondorf who
you're just
traveled
getting
the water
tossed
and
around.
tears of the kingdom. This Ganondorf has weaponized malice and became one with gloom, a dark force of nature that corrupts all living beings and can destroy your very soul. Other incarnations such as the one from Twilight Princess, Four Swords, Wind Waker, Link to the Past, many more. While some are confirmed to be the same, others are possibly different from others. However, it's reasonable to assume each Ganondorf should be relevant to each other, so there should not be a large discrepancy between them all. With that being said, all this does is prove that even after loss, Ganondorf will continue to return, persist, and bring back carnage. He is more than capable of doing this with how powerful he is. Ganondorf can create shockwaves with his attacks alone, send hordes of armies flying with just a single attack, and is superior to enemies like Onox, who is capable of creating citywide storms yielding 535.8 megatons of TNT, shattered islands in two, and even was capable of moving the moon at a rapid pace which would require planetary levels of power.
Planetary level.
But in
Ganon? Okay.
Ganondorf nearly succeeded in merging the Twilight Realm and the normal realm into one, to which the Twilight Realm is an endless separate dimension that exists parallel to the normal dimension. This can be extra supported as the Triforce was capable of inadvertently warping the Sacred Realm into the Dark World. Whether or not one wants to believe Ganondorf can have full access to the complete Triforce or not, despite existing instances of that happening, even 1/3 of that power should still be equivalent. Ganondorf is also tough, like extremely tough, so tough that killing him is a nigh unachievable task for most people. He has survived multiple castles collapsing on top of him, withstood being stabbed in the chest by a sage using the swords of the sages and proceeded to kill them, withstood lasers designed to kill his malice state, can take hits from light arrows, and survive his own magical attacks if thrown back at him. While he can still be killed by anything with a vulnerability to holy weapons, he is still just extremely hard to put down due to how resilient he is, and for a guy who is very beefy, he isn't much of a slouch. Using his levitation and innate reaction speed, he can match Link, who can dodge
Oh no, the
point-blank
smash.
lasers, and Ganondorf has shown time and time again to dodge light-based attacks. Despite his tyranny, Ganondorf's greatest flaw is his hubris. He simply undermines everyone he meets, including the hero that has slayed him time and time again. Even if he succeeded in conquering, the prophecy will remain the same and ending the same way, in his defeat. However, there was a timeline where he defeated Link, defying the narrative we are all familiar with. So maybe Ganondorf isn't just bound to a cruel fate, maybe he does have a chance. That should be enough to prove to you that Ganondorf is a demon you do not want to deal with, as he is a true king of pure evil. Overall, Ganondorf is known as the king of evil for a good reason. His many incarnations hold various skills and dark powers, and the most effective way of defeating him is with holy weaponry.
But GIF I've seen so many times.
I blurry too.
Even after so many
At the
incarnations,
beginning,
bro
the
just
void
takes
left off,
bodies.
before the halls of creation were filled.
Yeah.
Era the supreme god created the angelic Einers, and together they manifested all
9
of
to oh
existence into a
Jesus, these
harmonious
characters are
song.
just
However, among
fucking
these created,
units.
one stood out with malicious intent. Melter tainted this song by riddling the world with flaws and imperfection, seeking a world filled with carnage and chaos. After committing blasphemy against his god, he set off on his own, taking on a new name, Morgoth. Through a showcase of his sheer dominance and power, many lesser angels known as mayors joined him in his merciless conquest to rule over the world he had created. One of these angels turned out to be one of the most dangerous and ruthless ones amongst them all. An angel obsessed with power, the destruction of all living things and to bring order to all. An angel that once was known as Marin, but under the rule of Morgoth, became to be known as the Almighty, all-powerful, Sauron. For thousands of years, Sauron has pushed Middle-earth on its knees, oppressing everything within it with a mighty fist. He's capable of doing all this due to being an Einer. He's capable of creating illusions, using a vast array of magic, projecting himself into the minds of others, creating fiery infernos, splitting countries with his might, absorbing souls shaking the timeless void, and morphing his body into whatever he pleases. The extent of this shape-shifting is extremely flexible, as he can turn into a man, an elf, a vampire, a werewolf, and much more. He uses this to trick and deceive others without the victim realizing who they are facing. This is where his greatest tool comes to play. Even with all his powers, all of his dangerous weapons and massive armies, Sauron's greatest asset is his cunning. A master manipulator, a scheming mastermind, Sauron's intelligence is nearly unrivaled by anyone, including Morgoth. He takes pride in manipulating others to bend to his will, emotionally tormenting those just to see them suffer, using shadow magic just to bend things to go his way, and even get people like Saruman, a powerful wizard practically raised to fight against Sauron to become a slave puppet for Sauron. This level of intelligence was so great, that he foresaw the fall of Morgoth way before it could happen, so he vanished from the face of Middle-earth, and after Morgoth fell into the void, Sauron returned centuries later at the doors of Mordor. After his return, he effortlessly tricked the Elven smiths into forging 19 rings of power. They then planted them among the leaders of Elven, men, and Dwarven kind. These rings were believed to be a symbol, split amongst the races as a show of rule, but little did they know there was a 20th ring, a ring that was forged in the fires of Mount Doom using essences of Sauron's soul. The 19 ring bearers would go mad and become slaves to Sauron, and all it took was the one ring to rule them all. A
Hungry
ring
for
that
fucking
unified
power.
the others,
One
a ring
king to
that
ruin
can
them
turn
all.
those who wear a ring into darkness.
Okay,
It's
buddy.
one of Sauron's greatest tools, amplifying his powers beyond that of a god. Grassamemost users invisibility and allows others to foresee doom, and imposes a strong desire to always return the ring back to Sauron. With this he controlled most of Numenor, which is inherently an entire nation on an island, reduced the 9 kings of men to twisted wraiths bent to Sauron's whims, and even withstood inference from Eru when he sunk Numenor and while having his power drained, still persisted. Sauron's strength is simply ludicrous. He has swatted away entire armies with one attack, defeated wizards capable of creating city-spanning storms, even in a
City
very weakened
spanning.
near-death state. He erupted Mount Doom just to send a message. Such a feat would require 400,737,872 tons of TNT. After the destruction of Numenor,
Big number.
Sauron used the ring to forge himself a new body, albeit with some drawbacks like having less power and losing a finger to Isildur, the warrior king. He also took the ring and its power for himself. This left Sauron as a disembodied spirit, threatened by his own power in the hands of another. However, Isildur simply couldn't resist its power. Instead of destroying it, he kept it, allowing the ring to destroy him and be left waiting for a new bearer. After Sauron found out the ring was located in the Shire, he sparked the War of the Ring, leading his forces to cover the land, seeking both the ring and the downfall of life itself, leaving the very world shadowed by the symbol of his ever-present influence, the true essence of himself, the Eye of Sauron. Sauron, at this state, beyond his physical shell, was believed to be as powerful, if not more powerful, the Morgoth past the Second Age. Sauron would also be above many other powerful titans such as Gothmog, Carcharoth, and Ankalagan the Black, beings who would possess universal levels of sheer power. This makes
Oh.
Sauron more powerful than any other Ainur.
Hi,
Lords of Sauron and
Ganon.
Eru as genuinely powerful entities
Oh.
that can indirectly shape the timeless void, exist in a realm beyond the world depicted in The Lord of the Rings. Perceive the space-time of Ea as a lower and secondary plane of existence, with them existing alongside Eru within the timeless halls, a higher and more primary plane of existence. Despite all of Sauron's power, even with his unimaginable intelligence and wit,
He's dead already. Stop.
he failed to truly understand the people of Middle-earth, which led to his defeat when a hobbit was
It's
able
like
to
watching
defeat
the
Sauron,
Ink
undaunted
versus
by his
V1.
influence. The downfall of
Literally.
Sauron was mighty, but his influence and presence still remained. As per his nature, you truly cannot snuff out chaos. Sauron's fearsome legacy of destruction, treachery, and death will forever be omnipresent, as he is the truest form of evil there ever will be. Overall, Sauron is a rightfully feared being of darkness whose power reaches beyond gods. His power threatens the universe, but underestimating his opponent
I'm
will be
excited
the
for this
ultimate
animation
loss
because I heard it's
forever.
really good.
They watch him like have Ganon still win because he has like some fucking trick up his sleeve.
Alright. Let's get ready for combat.
Right.
This battle will take place in Hyrule, and there is no prep time. With that being said, it's time
No
to
prep
see who will
time.
survive in
I
the
mean,
arena of death.
wouldn't prep time just, kind of not be the best?
Maybe.
Give Ganon prep time and he just casts some like gas curse out on Sauron.
Oh my god.
Oh, damn.
Awakening the throne. Oh, there's Dota. Damn, shit.
What is mine?
I do like the 3D-ish sprite.
It's awesome.
Because I thought it was just gonna be 3D. This is cool. I do like. Whoa!
He's so much taller than him.
Yeah, they're really going inside for this. Holy okay, standing. Okay, not the fucking Broly.
Fucking Superman.
Oh
2.
my god.
The Gokuman.
Damn! Backhanded him. Oh. Oh.
There you go, guys. Super special. What are you laughing for, dog?
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
He got one hit and he immediately starts laughing.
He's invisible.
Not bad, I'm just better.
That man's volley.
Oh.
Oh, he stopped it. You saw. There
Oh,
you
the
go,
sword.
Ganon.
Oh,
You go get it.
Ooh.
Let's say this. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that.
Ooh.
that was cool.
Damn. Just
Very,
dropped them. Okay, the Smash Cup.
I command you to surrender it to me.
No mere man can withstand such might.
I am no mere man. Last chance.
Oh, he's still alive.
Either serve me now or fall from grace.
I serve no one.
Oh, his death butter up with his dog.
Oh, the wolf again.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Damn! Oh, he's
Hey,
probably gonna
Beetle
go
card.
beast.
Yep, here we go.
Oop. Is he gonna go dragon?
Yep. Oh! Oh, the reference to the
Gloom.
Brimstone.
It's Sort of wild. It's Gloom.
There it
Oh, never
is.
mind. Hey. You know someone? Yes, there's the
Oh, the eye.
Oh. Oh, it's also. I was thinking the souls.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. Come on. Lock in Thoron.
Oh!
Come on, get it.
Oh! The Hyper Beam's.
Get it, please. Get it. Don't be
Come on,
a
please.
freaking rubber
Please.
dog, please.
He's walking.
Please.
Don't be a Dracula rubber.
Oh!
Not again.
Oh.
Not again. What? What? I'm still alive.
Whoa, he just burned on him. Dang!
Ooh. Oh.
Only death.
My dog didn't.
My goat.
Didn't do.
Chip.
Does he take the throne or? Zoro casually watching all this. Oh!
Oh wait, you're not go for the dog.
Link.
You're not
Yeah,
go
I'm
for the.
saying.
The good news is we have one less evil king to worry about. The bad news
He
is
acting like he gonna do something.
maybe we are the ones that lose in the end. Ganondorf was a lot more capable of pushing Sauron back with his wider arsenal of powers and abilities, with some of his powers like his blight being able to cripple Sauron, or outright overwhelm Sauron with a vast array of abilities like with all sorts of elemental attacks, power nullification, corruption, and so much more. Alongside that, the Triforce is not only capable of fending off Sauron and protecting Ganondorf, but it should be powerful enough to destroy the One Ring. Without the ring, Sauron would be reduced to nothing. The Triforce is Ganondorf's greatest asset, the one thing that allows him to stand a chance. Alas, Sauron just proved to be superior in every other category. Ganondorf was indeed a very strong foe. While it's impressive he passively moved a moon, nearly to merge two dimensions into one, can possess the full might of the completed Triforce, and casually dodged light-based attacks, not only can Sauron consistently compete with that, but outright surpass it simply by proving he is superior to any Einr, entities that transcend
Oh my god.
he already is above many powerful beings who should compare to Morgoth and other Einrs who shaped existence with a song alone. Sauron would also be
My
fought
god,
by
this
Oh my
mouth
Sauron's
goes
brother
through.
god.
Anchalagan the Black, who fought Irindil in the Ving Islet. The Ving Islet can go through the void of space and return in less than a day. Alongside that, if Sauron discarded his physical form, as an Einhar, he is capable of traveling at any speeds they desired, being able to instantly appear anywhere they desired with an EA and exploring the past at will. Sauron is also just a lot smarter than Ganondorf, with centuries upon centuries of knowledge, experience,
Jesus,
and can use
bro.
his wit to his advantage. The final nail in the coffin is that even
The
though
One
some of
Ring.
Sauron's powers will have little effect on Ganondorf thanks to the Triforce, the moment he starts using abilities that can affect and kill transcendent beings, then Ganondorf will have no defenses and crumble to the
That's
ground.
probably my favorite shot right there.
Ganondorf may have been a mighty demon with the
It
Triforce
was
powers on
really
his
good.
side, but as for
Yeah.
Sauron,
Especially that, like
Ganondorf
that
is
part,
the
like
very
holy
first of
shit.
the holy
And
evil
then the
pillars of
hand-drawn
philosophy.
part.
Hail King the King. Long live the King. The winner is Sauron.
Poor
Oh my god.
Ganon, poor Ganon, bro. Poor Ganon.
Now, bro.
Don't say
Dude
anything.
got
I don't think I've
fucked
seen.
over.
I don't think I've
I
seen a
know.
single version of this where Ganon is one. Then again, I've also only seen two versions, so
Oh, oh, Sun Mellows did some of the art. And the like helped as well. Okay.
I know the person that wrote this fight is their first project.
For real?
they,
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
mean, that's pretty good.
That was pretty good for like their own first, project. It's
Thanks
probably like
for
a
tuning in.
nighttime or
I
something.
hope you enjoyed this season of Death Arena. Soon, the show will return, better than ever.
Oh, it was like
Now
a
here's a sneak
finale?
peek.
I guess so.
Because I
Pretty
mean, when
good
was this video came
finale.
out?
Oh,
4 days
wait, see?
ago.
Hold on.
The splash.
Oh, there's a show something. That's right. Okay.
But with the splash, I don't know what that would mean.
Water matchup, dog. Water matchup.
Teaching forward. Oh, hey, animation rerun. And then, yeah, there's the fight animation. That was a 7-minute fight. Jesus Christ. That's all. Well, honestly, that
There
was
was like
pretty
only
good.
like there was only like two animators.
Two
All the
animes,
rest
and
like
that's that. But that honestly was pretty good, especially for like a first time. Like, holy shit, that was really actually poor Ganon though. Bro got fucking stuck.
I mean I kinda like already knew it was unfair, like just looking at the size comparisons.
Okay.
I know that doesn't
It'll
matter too much, but like
it'll be moderate trust.
Yeah, sure, man.
I don't even know what matchups Ganon even really has.
Uh,
uh
Cody, you probably know, you little chud.
I don't feel. Wiley's still funny to me. Getting Wiley's supremacy.
Oh my God, Ganon Wiley. No, no, no.
And yes.
Anyways, good episode. I mean, it's our first time kind of reacting to their. They had 4 seasons.
Like,
Like, Jesus Christ. What else did we miss
oh,
out? Yeah, it's this season.
Mar Cuphead
Jesus.
versus Steve, I guess. That was shown like in the intro.
Well, we gotta see because either they do actually exist or it's probably just for the intro. Either way, I'll probably look at the channel later and see. But I mean, I'll be down for
See what
more.
they
I
cook.
mean, essentially. But the next one I do have is another recommendation, which Shadow vs. Zero. The spray. No
Oh, I think
analysis. Have you seen this one, Coda?
yeah, I have seen this one. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I do want to say, remember when I brought up that bit, which I think is really funny, with you keep putting zero against people like a stop time.
Oh my
And he's
God.
always, he's always like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh my. Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah,
should.
Yes.
this one's pretty good.
I'll take care of this. You'll regret this.
Damn. Straight away grabbing us. Okay, Shadow. What the fuck?
He sometimes is really like, okay.
Okay, damn.
Damn.
Never has.
This bit fast.
I mean, they are kind of pretty fast.
And it's the Brandon track that's on.
Yeah, it's a Brandon track. That's no good. The track is pretty good. That what a fucking smash combo there. What the hell? Knew you. Damn.
Damn.
Oh. The crit sound? Holy shit. Oh.
Did this happen? Did you really think you had a chance? I
Damn.
warned you, didn't I?
He's
Beat it,
like,
pal.
like,
You're serious, huh?
Damn. Okay.
Oh, damn.
yes, flash.
Oh. Holy shit, someone actually used his
How boring.
See? Everyone was outside against them. Working on my favorite.
Wanna finish that, buddy?
But it's over now. Not bad.
Ooh. That was like faker. Okay, the fucking Napa. Holy sh.
Oh, damn.
It is in fact that serious.
I mean, when it comes to these two characters, like, I mean, you really would expect them to be doing shit like that. Holy shit. Bro, the
Easy
fucking,
kill.
the way he just caught him. Fucking Goku Nappa his ass. What the hell? Also, the Marvel 3 screen. What the fuck? Jesus. Shadow had to make sure that motherfucker died for real. It was that serious, bro. What the fuck? Also, what the fuck did lower pose?
The rabbit.
Rapid.
The rabbit.
I will take all the gifts that you said.
But holy shit, that was very quick of a fight. I do like they use a lot of their stuffs too.
There's a lot of like hand-drawn moments.
Yeah. And I do like that. Cause I mean, they're mostly close-up shots. Cause like, you know, sometimes you can't even get a sprite for that shit. So it's like, unless you make it yourself. Like, I don't know.
Cool.
That was for But last but not least, the stupidest fucking video ever that I have saved up. Oh my god.
Oh.
It's the fucking low cal battery. Oh my god. Like, who do you think will be the oh
I don't know. I need to see who we got.
I think the thumbnail showed it. Hold on.
idea, but who would win in a death battle if the top 20 relevant lol cows
Oh,
fought each other at once? That's not a stupid idea, DJ Deadpig. That's my next video. Lol cows. We barely see them interact directly
Oh
in
God,
person,
first
but we
Chan.
always speculate what would happen if you took the wacky behavior of one lol cow and paired it with the wacky behavior of another. So, what happens if all of them were to fight in an every man for himself battle? Who would most likely come out on top? I'm Slobroach, and it's my job to analyze their weapons, plot, armor, and skills to see who would win
Slobber.
in a lol cow death battle. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the big budget Screw Attack has, so instead I'll be doing a tier list, power scaling each lol cow
That's pretty
to see
fair.
which one is best. The rules will follow typical death battle rules. Combatants will have no prior knowledge of each other, and any moral restraints against killing are removed. They can have basic weapons if it's commonly part of their arsenal, with the exception of guns. It's time for the lol cow death battle. Let's go. At the very bottom of D tier, we have
That's a
Cyrax.
wild.
What does he have going for him?
What is this?
He's under 5 feet. He couldn't
Your
really
zoo.
fight even with a baseball bat. He has numerous physical disabilities, and to put it
I don't know who any of these guys are.
his record isn't good either. The only
It sucks because I kind of know some of them.
was when he beat up Sally in 2012. We don't even know if he did any significant damage either. He's also been physically abusive to his girlfriends, but they never seem to mind. Probably because he hits like wet paper. He does have massive anger issues which can fuel him, but that's greatly counterbalanced by all of his other issues. When he gets an actual opponent, he folds almost immediately. Remember what happened with him in Music Biz Marty? Yeah, Cyrax is getting bottom of D by a very long shot.
I see low tier God in there. Oh no, bro. Oh no, bro.
I think I know who that is.
I think I've seen her before.
That's the only example we have of a
But seeing low tier God in that tier, oh my, in that tier, oh no.
He might take it.
Wouldn't be surprised if he does.
Doesn't Chris Chan technically have like all those comics?
Yeah.
She does have
Sonic
potential
Jun.
to be a tank, but she's more likely a non-moving, non-attacking damage sponge, so it won't really help her out. She's definitely will survive longer than Cyrax.
Oh, I don't want that image.
Just roasting it of them.
Next up, we have C tier. At the bottom, we have the White Bowser. There isn't really much to say
The
about
white
him.
what?
Other than obesity, there doesn't seem to be anything physically wrong with him. However, he is quite a pathetic coward. He can rage, but not before breaking down in tears. The only person he's ever harmed is an underage female colleague of his where he groped her. He doesn't seem to possess any significant intelligence, even for a lol cow. It doesn't look like he ever gets out either, so he likely doesn't have anything going for him physically. Bottom of C you go. Next up, we have World of T-Shirts. This might be a controversial
Oh my
choice
god.
because Josh does have many crash outs and rage moments that can give him an edge during a fight. However, similarly to Cyrax, he hits like wet paper. He's always intoxicated, which means he's likely to stumble and fall during a fight, which is detrimental when you're trying to survive, especially against multiple opponents. He has been able to leave marks on others. However,
Too much beer.
the person he hurts the most is himself. Not just his liver, but he also hits himself and bites himself, which serves no purpose when fighting. He does seem to be good at running off, though, which can help him from fleeing a gank situation. But that's all I can really give him here. Next, we have Nova Online. Now, Nova
Oh
prides
my god,
himself
not
on
fucking
trying
Nova.
to be healthy. The key word here is trying. He fails at all things weight loss related. Just look how fat he is. He also claims to exercise and will
Yeah.
even show off his boxing skills. Yeah, there are no skills here. There's so much wrong with his form while boxing, I don't even know where to begin. First of all, he has no
So I'm
punch
guessing
skills.
low tier
What
God
does
just
he do when
casually
it comes to
snaps all their
fighting?
necks and
You
like,
have to move in an
you know.
efficient and
Yeah.
swift way. You have to be balanced, and your legs have to help you
He
drop
pulls a
your
red.
space. Nova's footwork is all over the place. He has no balance, his stance is either too wide or too narrow, and he doesn't ever use his lower body to drive his punches. It wouldn't matter though, as his punches are... Just look at this. Who's going to be hurt by this? He's barely even extending his arm. Nova might claim to train boxing, but the problem is he's training in a way that's completely wrong, which will have disastrous results in an actual combat situation. So, C tier. Finally, we have the most famous one here, Chris Chan. Chris is getting
Oh.
up in the years, which
Oh.
immediately puts him at a disadvantage. Aside
Yeah, I
from
guess he's
that,
not getting
Chris has
comics.
always been very
No
physically
comic
active.
scaling.
He can't do proper push-ups. He couldn't dream of doing a pull-up. The weights he lifts are usually just soda cans, and he always vastly overestimates how much something weighs. For example, he said his doghouse was 5 to 10 tons.
When my dog died a few years ago, she was a sweet dog. I lifted and carried her doghouse to the site where we buried her. Her doghouse. That thing had to weigh like 5-10 tons.
Keep this in mind, this was before he took HRT to try transitioning to be a girl. That probably messed with his hormones and therefore messed with his ability to produce testosterone, which would greatly affect his muscle mass. Chris does have his murderous tendencies going for him though, as he hit Michael Snyder with his car and even got hit with felony charges for it. Let's be real though, Chris would probably think that the dimensional merge is coming to save him in this hypothetical fight, so he probably would just not do anything and would get himself killed. C tier. Next up, we have the B tier. First person I'm putting is Daniel Larson. Okay, hear me out. Daniel might be malnourished and unable to bench the bar on its own, but I think he's got a few good things going for him. For one, he's actually quite nimble. He can run pretty well and even completed a marathon while he had trench foot. This can help him get out of bad fights in a battle royale. He also has very high pain
Speedblitz gets fucking one-shotted by Little Dear God.
He'll take this really
One budget on it takes.
You know, it's sad to see him do this.
It's like putting Little Dear God in this fucking BR just feels so like, you know, unfair.
This will help him in
Yeah.
a multi-person deathmatch, as he won't immediately fold like Cyrax would. Daniel also has the bioweapon side of him, as he lives in complete squalor and has parasites on him such as scabies, which he could pass on to other people in this deathmatch who might be vulnerable.
So he has disease manipulation.
Crazy.
And of course, we have Daniel's rage.
That's
He's such
crazy.
an unhinged madman that his own rage might just land him in federal prison. He doesn't have that much of
Didn't that actually happen?
though, as the
'Cause I remember he did get like
one was his disabled mother in a wheelchair and his elderly friend Bob Proctor. So, bottom of B tier he goes. Next one is Andrew Ditch. You may be surprised at seeing him here. Andy is a man-child diaper fetishist who's obese and lazy. However, Andy does have some intelligence and has shown to be manipulative towards some people. He is also quite physically capable. He's assaulted many care workers over the years and has been very violent to those around him. What might hold him back, though, is his infantile nature. During the deathmatch, he might just sit down, start crying, and refuse to fight. This would leave him vulnerable, but I think he'd dish out a few hits.
yeah, Little Dear God will be crackling his ass off, bro.
Next up, we have Boogie2988. He's definitely not in good shape, but at least he's not in a wheelchair anymore. Boogie
No,
has
Boogie.
some boxing experience,
Boogie.
which would help him in this brawl. His
Boogie
fighting
realizing he's
is
not made for this because he can't pull out a gun.
but at least it's much better than someone like Nova Online.
They took away his hacks.
They took away.
Boogie also has experience doing fake rages, which might help, but it's not the same as the
I
rage
can't take
shit.
this.
He
Is that
can
Keemstar?
stand his ground
Keemstar is a bald.
did with Frank Hassel. The only problem is he isn't
I'm not gonna
mobile,
finish that
so if
sentence.
a bunch of
People will
other
probably know what I
fighters
said.
wanted to gank him, they would have a
Yeah.
lot of success. B tier. At the top of B tier, we have Drakenlord. Drakenlord is similar to Boogie in terms of his build. He's fat. However, his rage is real, and he actually has a lot of fighting experience dealing with trolls outside his old house. He's also very good with tools. His favorite are sticks, which can be used to keep distance or swing at others. He's also good with a garden hose, so he'd be really effective at fighting poison-type enemies such as Daniel Larson. His throwing skills will help him hit
We're
This shit
adding
got
fucking.
counted here.
the only drawback with him is he's not very bright. A smarter lolcow could easily manipulate him. For example, they could trick him into thinking there's a girl who wants to marry him if he forfeits. But I still think he has a lot of potential.
Ain't no
Top
way.
of B he goes. Now we're in the A tier. I believe all the lolcows here can put up a good fight in a hypothetical death match between all of them. First up is iDubbbz and Anissa. They won't be fighting as a duo, obviously, as that would be unfair. What puts them in A tier is they both have genuine boxing training, and Ian's been in actual legit fights. They're both very physically capable as well. Unfortunately, that's where it all ends. Ian never had any passion for boxing. According to his coach, he'd constantly skip practice as his wife would constantly demand him to, like when she'd spontaneously want to buy a house in Seattle, or when her anorexia was acting up. Coach Mike also said Ian is by far the softest fighter he's ever trained. Anissa's the same. She's a hypochondriac who would fold the minute someone hits her in the head. She claims she's had 13 concussions, which if true would probably put her in a lower in this tier list, but I think she's lying or exaggerating, so I'll keep her in A. All you'd need to do is tell Anissa that her music is 12-year-old girl emo music and she would burst into tears. Ian's the same. Just yell at him like his father and he would immediately fold and cry. Bottom of A tier, you guys go. Dark Side Phil. Honestly, he's quite a step up from iDubbbz.
This is the same guy who jerked off in stream.
For him in terms of physical capability, nor is he very smart.
Doesn't really narrow it down.
Resilience. DSP is the epitome of
Me?
plot armor.
What?
No matter how long he remains on YouTube, no matter how much debt he gets himself into,
Why does he hate me?
He's extremely lucky to the point where it just cannot be coincidence. I think he could also take out a few of the weaker lolcows too, as Phil tends to rage pretty good too. A tier you go, Phil.
Being
I
called
hope
a
you
king.
lose, Phil.
Pirate Software. Jason has never really shown much physical prowess, but he's very good at.
He made a game, then he talked shit about certain thing, and then he got shit on.
He lies and creates convincing stories to con people. He was probably smart enough to become one. He's by far the smartest lolcow in this death battle. He has many options of how he can influence his opponents here. For example, he could tell Joshua Block that iDubbbz told him to put the fries in the bag. His cowardice could also help him in this battle, as he could form temporary alliances and then roach out on them, similar to what he did with his guild members.
Got emotional manipulation.
The only trouble that can occur is if
What is this, Makima? But he fucking sucks.
gang up on him. He would be screwed.
So just Makima?
Well, I just realized, don't you got there twice?
S-tier cows. These guys have a legit shot at winning it all. There are just 3 people in this tier. For the bronze medal, we have Boss Man Jack. Austin has a lot of experience fighting and getting into trouble growing up, so he's quite hardened already as he's used to fighting. He also does crack. Yeah, that basically.
Oh yeah, I think this is the same dude who gambled everything,
He has extreme
and he got in trouble.
which coupled with the crack, he could probably take out
Yeah,
a few of
he
the
lost all his
other
money and
cows
shit.
with his eyes closed. He's also very used to destroying objects in his room, and he's constantly moving around, so his cardio is probably good. The only question is if his crack can last the entire death match. If it
All
does,
level?
I think he'd be a top.
Yeah, don't you got is there twice?
For the silver medal, we have the absolute unit himself, Wings of Redemption.
Oh my god.
Wings puts his mind to something he can do very well. Case in point, his boxing match against Boogie. Jordy's form here actually looks pretty good when he's practicing.
I can't take this shit no more.
How big he provides good defense
I
for
was like,
him
his
as
dog
well.
was
The
named.
spirit of a death battle is that the fighters are competing at their full potential, which I believe is quite high for Jordy. Most importantly, Jordy has pure, unfiltered gamer rage. Seriously, I've been watching this guy throw controllers for years.
I'm
I
so
remember
angry.
hearing him say he would never attend a games competition in person because he would end up losing and punching someone in the face. Honestly, I believe him. He even recently 1v2'd both Keemstar and his wife. Now that's some skill if I've ever seen it. I put him at the top of the list, but there's someone who embodies Wings of Redemption's rage more while being
Oh.
physically
Yeah.
capable.
I wonder
For
who.
gold medal, the most likely winner of a LOL
Oh.
Battle Royale death battle is Low Tier God. This man is very, very angry. He constantly has beef with everyone he comes to
Someone
combat
get
with.
this
The way
jungle
he
fuck.
bitches about other people and how spontaneous he can be, I have no doubt that he would have zero restraint for when punching people for insulting him. Also, what helps
He
is that
actually
his
works out. It's
skin
just
is
like,
really strong. Also, if there's a grand prize and money for winning this battle, I have almost no doubt that Dale would go hard in this competition, as he needs to make enough money to pay his child support. Honestly, maybe it's time that Dale goes into influencer boxing. I actually think he'd do very well.
yeah, like, dude, what do you? It was literally a stomp for Lone Tier God, dude. Like,
The only one
Fair,
that
man.
actually works out.
literally,
The
like the
only
others, they
super
have
tier.
quote unquote experience, and then here's Lone Tier God. Dude, pissing him off, oh my god, it's like a death sentence, bro. You hear him speak once, it's over.
It's gonna. It is just fucking DBS shows. That's what I thought. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Animated shows. He's definitely using that to say fucking glitch, right? There's no way they don't do a fucking. Moro doesn't do a glitch.
It was so weird because
Like,
like I just refreshed and I remember seeing it like just show up on my feed. It was like 26 seconds ago and I was like, what the fuck?
what? Damn.
I
You
didn't
know,
know
I've
Moro
seen
knows
this like a
Law.
bit today, but I didn't know Moro made this until fucking right
Yeah.
now. Because I
Because
didn't
I
care
was
to
like,
look at it.
okay, it's this. I thought it was an analysis video, but no, I see Moro and I was like, what the fuck? You did this?
Yeah. Oh, this looks really good.
Oh. Oh, the fucking catnip.
Oh,
This looks official. I hate it.
yeah, this looks so fucking good. What? It's a fucking
Holy.
chase sequence? Oh, I love that. Of fucking course the fight's a chase sequence.
Yo,
That's
it
so
makes
smart. I
sense.
love it.
Yeah. Oh,
Whoa, I like the fucking
the mask. Yeah, just
yeah.
the. Oh, Jackie!
Hey!
Oh,
Holy shit! Is he in a fucking army battle? What the fuck?
oh, the fucking.
What? What do you mean? The prototype, I was unfamiliar with your game. What the fuck?
Oh my god, the fucking. No way.
Wait, what? Oh,
It's a
damn.
tie?
Yeah, wait. Huh? Or are
They
they gonna
both
say
stab
that
each other in the.
Mimic died first?
Wait,
Huh.
no. The mimic might actually.
Wait.
You will be put to good use.
I see those
The mimic
eyes.
took it!
That ain't. Mimic. Oh my fucking god! My
The mimic
fucking
took
god!
over his bot. Because
Mimic.
he could literally.
Oh! Yeah, because you
Hold on,
can
I
see the
gotta.
mimic's eyes. Oh!
Yeah. Holy. Yeah, because there's a
Oh!
part in where you
They
threw
have the
him with the
fucking
suit into
orange
the lava, but
spiral.
then he came
Yeah.
out like unfazed.
Oh. Oh yeah, because of what fucking happens in security breach. Oh. Oh, I really like that. Oh, I
I
really
like
like
it.
that.
Oh my! I thought it was gonna be a tie. I was like, cause they both stab each other.
Yeah,
Like in that one part, like what the fuck?
it was like.
Oh my god! I didn't know Moro knew ball about this matchup. What the fuck?
That fucking ruled. Holy shit. Fuck it, get more on a benching. On anything fucking on anything Springtrap now. Holy shit.
No.
That ruled.
Oh my god! That fight was just whole.
What the fuck do you mean the mimic just told the fucking Omni Man your time is up? That was oh
Oh, this feels like an
oh this is
official episode. It
fucking
feels
great.
like this part feels like a sneak peek.
Yeah,
Like those sneak peeks that
yeah,
will show
literally.
you.
Oh my god, the fucking lighting is this looks fucking better than like than fucking Shigaraki Mahito. And I don't mean that like sitting on the episodes. Holy shit, this looks good.
Like at this point, bro, just have if this episode ever happens, have Moro actually do it. Like, jeez.
Yeah, I don't even think it needs to happen. This was so good.
Because this matchup started getting popular because the chapter came
Yeah.
out for Power Playtime. People started realizing how similar they were, and I was like, wait,
Yeah.
this actually fucks.
Fucking Jackie's getting more respect than in her own fucking game. That's wild. And then what was this? This fucking ruled. Oh my god.
Fuck you.
Oh my god. This was fucking peak. This was fucking peak.